Hey guys, we're here. Hello. So are you.
Hello.
Hello. So it is. We'll have people joining in a little bit late. We're going to start that one more time. Give us a little bit, another minute or two, and then we're going to start it up, guys. Don't go anywhere. Please like it on YouTube. Please share it out if you can, and please subscribe, guys. When the dragon comes up, fight it. Don't look at it. Fight it. Roll D20. Good evening and welcome to Audio Dungeon. Scrub, can you turn down your Discord, please?
I thought it was off.
So popular. I know. Look, he's like Mr. Discord. Guys, welcome to Audio Dungeon. What's going on? Thank you for fighting the dragon off because it kills us all the time, and now we're letting people know about what's happening behind the scenes. So we need you to fight it off every week, and it's going to be great. So you're going to get 2 experience points. You can take for every natural 20 you get before the dragon leaves, and if you get 10, you get 10. For those of you who are playing along with us, that's free experience points, and that's always fun. Guys, welcome to Audio Dungeon. I'm Tony Hansen, joined by Roz Pitaro, Tom Kokoza, Dan Isgro, Damian Scro, and Melissa Bonani, who just joined the crew, and she's going to be the girl gnome, right?
That's me.
Okay. So, guys, I want to say thank you to our sponsors and partners, Fantasy Network, Dungeon TV, Phoenix Studios, Norse Foundry, Dungeon Dragons Memes, My D&D, and Nerd Asteroid. And thank you to our staff, Nick Simone, Percival Fairweather, Todd Heaney, Lee House, and Liam Lynch. Guys, today is Wednesday, which means we're playing Gnome Patrol. It is 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are live on Twitch and YouTube. Guys, you're going to see the channel points coming up, the dungeon points, as we call it. And what that allows you to do is, if you read those marks, you will see things get unlocked. For example, the first mark, which I believe is 10,000 or 15,000, they'll tell you right now. The moderators will let you know. And when you do that, it unlocks the rerolls and enhancements for these guys right here. And as you go on through in meet higher and higher marks, you'll see that it unlocks different things for chat. As always, you can donate the bits for donations, for enhancements, for rerolls, stuff like that. So always remember that helps them along too. And sometimes, as you see, it's really literally saves their lives. So thank you. And the final thing is that on YouTube, guys, to get the +2 that we normally give out, you'll have to do the likes on YouTube. Head over to YouTube, put a like there. If you get 30, they get a +2. And for any fan players that join, they'll get the +2 as well. Guys, welcome to the show. We're going to play our first game, as we always do, with our resident riddle master, Tom Kokoza. Tom, is it going to be an exciting riddle today?
Oh, I think so. I think so.
Well, if Tom thinks so, then I think so. So here we go, guys. This is our tabletop fantasy riddle theme show with yes or no questions only to ask for Tom. You'll have to try to figure out his riddle. Let's see if you can do it. Good luck to everyone. Without further ado, Riddles to the Top.
Hi, everyone. I'm Tom Kokoza, and welcome again to Riddles in the Dark. If this is the first time you're watching or you haven't watched in a while, here's a quick recap of how we play the game. In a little while, I'm going to read a short story with a fantasy and mystery element to it, and I'm going to ask a question. You're going to answer that question along with the players here in studio. You're going to get clues on how to answer that question by asking me yes or no questions, which I'll answer honestly. We'll have 10 minutes to solve tonight's riddle, called Spin to Win. Dorothea looked down at the basin, clothes spinning in the dirty, sudsy water. Well, she thought, that isn't good. The riddle. What caused Dorothea to express that thought? We'll have 10 minutes to figure it out.
Okay, guys, yes, questions only. Ask me, and I will ask Tom.
Oh, that's right. For those of you at home, just type your questions in the chat. Tony will read them out.
Was Dorothea doing laundry?
She was.
Is there blood in the laundry basin?
There is blood in the laundry basin.
That's not good.
No.
Does she have a pet?
Did she have a pet?
Does she have a pet?
No.
Because no one's had their pet accidentally jump into the dryer?
No.
No, I can't say that I have had pet jump to the
Listen, we
dryer.
got the
Okay.
cat out of the dryer before we put it on, but he jumped in.
Good. Good. So,
No pet.
nope.
Was she bleeding?
Yes.
She was.
Yes.
Was the blood on her clothes that she was washing?
Yes. There was blood on the clothes that she was washing.
Was the blood on the clothes when she put it into the water?
No.
Was she injured?
Yes.
If you want, you can read the riddles out. Ted.
Was he doing laundry in a river? As Dorothy is a she, and no, she was not.
Is she human?
Yes. No.
It's a valid. It is a valid question, I guess.
That's why I asked if she was actually injured.
I did get a haircut, Charles.
Haircut.
That's astute observation. It's way too short. Sorry, Shirley, did you ask an actual question? I missed it.
No, I asked the same question again.
Okay.
So did she get stabbed while doing laundry? And now all of a sudden there's blood on the clothes?
No.
Did she get injured while doing laundry and all of a
Yes.
sudden now there's blood on the clothes? Okay.
Was it her own blood that was
It
on
was
the
her
clothes?
own blood.
Did somebody else injure her?
Yes and no.
Oh, who asked that? You get you.
Me.
That's
Second in a row.
10 experience points for you.
Huh.
You got the first yes or no question of the night. Just
So-
this is a little game we play.
Did blood fall from a part of her body into the laundry
Yes.
as it was being done?
Yes. Was she stabbed? No, she was not stabbed.
So she
Was
shot.
she
not
was
shot.
she moving?
Was she moving?
Yes. Was she
Like-
somehow moving while doing the laundry?
Was she in motion? I think you
Was
said.
she somehow in motion?
Yes.
Was she hurt by magic?
No, she wasn't hurt by magic, and she didn't prick her finger.
Did she work her hands raw doing the laundry, washing her clothes?
You could say that. Is she dying? Yes.
Like we all are dying.
There was no specifics about that question.
Is she dying
You asked that, right?
shortly?
Was she murdered? She's still alive. So no.
Did she cough blood?
Was the blood caused by some sort of external trauma?
Yes.
Does the blood come from her hands?
Yes. Yes. Did she leave her pet? No.
Was
There's a lot
Okay.
of like. I feel like there's a lot of like
Everyday
Hit-
occurrences.
This is a run of the
hidden
mill.
laundry trauma appearing.
Dorothea had left a pen in
Everyone's
I have a question. Was she inside a vehicle of some sort? Like a
No, she wasn't. And is there a creature in the water? No, there is not.
Good question.
no vehicle?
No vehicle.
Did she get? Oh yeah.
Did she get cut from something in a piece of clothing? No.
Did she get bitten by something?
No.
Was she in a house?
Was she in the house? She was in the house, yes.
Was the house moving?
No, I'm really curious when this is over to find out what you're thinking about.
Um,
I want to know why the clothes are spinning.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a good question, I guess. Is whatever cut her killing her? Yes.
whatever. Oh, the clothes spinning because she was stirring them around as part of the laundry process.
Yes.
Okay.
Was she a former immortal that came to the end of her immortality?
Nice.
No, she wasn't.
Did she cut herself on the thing she was spinning with?
Did she cut herself on the thing she was spinning with? Like, you're picturing like she stuck a paddle in the water and the paddle cut her? Like something akin to that?
Or
Splinter.
something that's on the paddle, like not really like a splinter,
No,
but maybe like someone
no.
put something on it or whatever.
Did she hurt herself? No. I'm going to say no.
Was it another person that caused her to bleed?
Yes. Maybe she got stuck from her fish hook. Maybe. No, she didn't.
Is that person in the house with her now?
No.
Did that person put something in the house that would make her bleed and then left?
Yes. Did it involve a Tide Pod? No, it did not.
Oh, was there some kind of item that exploded in her hands as she was putting up the laundry?
No.
Was it one of the laundry related items that caused her to bleed?
Yes. It was one of the laundry-related items that caused her to bleed. Is she doing laundry in something other than water? Well, there's blood there now.
Was there acid in the soap? Was it poison soap?
No.
Did she use soap that was
Oh, man.
like
I
lye?
wish it was.
He's had stories too.
I wish it was. Was a piece of clothing poisoned, and while she was cleaning it, it burned her hands bloody? No.
She
What was her? Were her hands pierced?
No. I'm going to say no. They weren't pierced.
Were they
Well,
Were they sliced?
Burned.
No, they weren't burned. What did you say?
a slash.
Slash. I would consider it slashing damage.
If
If you want to go like second edition.
she gets slashed.
Is there? She's a witch over a witch's brew. No, she's not.
That's a good
Is
question.
there like a, well, I went like this. Is there like a knife or sharp object that was there a sharp object that was in the clothes that cut her hands while she was doing laundry?
No. Did a chemical in a piece of clothing react with her laundry detergent and cause her hands to bleed? No. I don't. There's no laundry. There's no laundry detergent.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be clear on. There's. I feel like that's a.
we're focusing in on detergent.
Yeah.
And so she has slashes in her hands, and her hands were bleeding, which caused the bleeding in the washing machine or whatever she's washing it.
Was the bleeding from one of those big, almost like a fork type things?
No. Was the person that hurt her? Did that person mean to hurt her? Yes.
Was it a prank or serious? Was it a prank?
I killed you. I win the prank war.
I pranked her to death. No, it wasn't a
Break the
prank.
dead with a tie
I
eye.
win.
Did someone leave a trap in the laundry room? Yes.
Was the
What?
trap meant for her?
Yes.
Were the clothes trapped?
No.
Was the water trapped?
No. Is
The
there acid
soap.
in the laundry? No.
Was
Am
the
I crazy or did that question get asked twice?
There's a lot. They don't believe them.
Who hides razors in clothing? No one hides razors in clothing.
They're not
Again, I
hidden.
don't know.
Answer that, or you've answered the riddle.
Did she cut her hands on something that was on the spinning thing?
Was it a washboard? Did you cut herself on
I
a
almost
washboard?
spit my water out. My question, by the way, why is razors clothing? The clothes never
No,
changed,
this
don't
is-
worry.
That'd be my favorite riddle.
Wait, but she cut her hands on something.
Yes,
Slice.
she did.
Slice.
Sliced.
Right.
Was it the washboard?
No, it wasn't a washboard.
Was it the door to the washing machine?
It wasn't the door. She doesn't have. There's no.
Was it-
What's it? It's like a
I wanna-
basin. It's like a big basin.
Was it her Whirlpool brand washing machine that did it?
This is the
This
best.
is my favorite one. This is legitimately my favorite one because I do think that half the people are picturing like their washing machine like, at home or the laundromat that they go to, and that's where they picture this happening.
You tapped into the silent majority.
Yeah, really. I'm sorry, I lost the thread a little bit. Was there an actual? Was she crushed? She wasn't crushed.
Was there little animals involved?
There were no animals involved. She wasn't doing a blood ritual.
Was she washing the clothes in a big basin?
She was, and no.
This is his confession.
So I'll read the yes. The riddle says Dorothy looked down at the basin, clothes spinning in the dirty, sudsy water. Well, she thought that isn't good.
So
Yes, there was a basin involved.
Did she not feel? Did she feel pain when she was cut?
Yeah.
Was the basin broken at any point? At any point?
Was the basin broken at any point? No.
Did you cut her hand
In the basin.
on the basin?
Yes.
Was it like a jagged rock?
No. Was she washing clothes in the garbage disposal and it got turned on? Kind of, Charles.
Oh, was there like a machinery in there that shouldn't have been? And she went to go push the clothes down and sliced her hand?
Yeah. That's pretty much it. Now, we are out of time completely. That is only part of the solution. So I will give everybody, I don't know, half credit. You can get I'll give everybody a D+ for tonight's answer.
Nice work.
Want to just finish up? So we have 6 more. Want to
Yeah, let's
do those?
read it through. Was it a ritual knife from a necro? No, it was not. Let's see if we can get the other half of this right now. The washing machine.
Nope.
Yeah.
I love how hopeful you were, and then that came up.
Yes.
Here we go. Let's do this. Oh, boy.
Nice.
I feel like I'm Charlie
I see where
Brown
this is
here.
going.
Like, the football.
Yes.
This one was the washboard that cut her. It was the wash basin that cut her. So, I am. Was the basin sharp on the edges and the spinning cut her? Kind of. There was something put in there that when the clothes would be spun would cut her. Yeah. Yes, it was. That was the secret. No, that has nothing to do with vampires. I apologize. Our wrist cut and now she's bleeding out. Yes, her hands are actually gone. Yeah, completely.
Is it
severed.
is the wash basin like a portal? And somehow
No. We already said it. There's a machinery inside,
it's machinery.
right? Spinning blades, if you will. The bottom of the basin. That when she spun the clothes around inside, removed her heads. Okay, so there was one person who asked a question. Was the person who did this mean to her? The answer to that was yes, and that was the part of this that you didn't get. Who did it and why they did it? And so, well, in the interest of time, I'll say very briefly, this was somebody who felt that Dorothea was a romantic rival for the affections of a local eligible man in town. And when Dorothea volunteered to do that man's laundry, her rival knew this was the time to strike. So replaced her normal laundry basin with a special basin that she designed, that when the clothes would be spun around, a trap would be triggered at the bottom of the basin, spinning blades that would cut off Dorothea's lovely hands and thus leave her rival without the ability to be wed because she didn't have any fingers.
That's what I did to my rival over my husband.
Yeah, I mean, right, it happens all the time. So I'm surprised you guys didn't get that part of it. But you did get the fact that the basement was rigged. So again, D+. I gave you a D+.
Yep.
For this D+. All right, so that's not too bad.
D+. Worse than an F.
It is worse than an F. It means you tried and you didn't do it. But I hope you enjoyed this week's riddle. I definitely enjoyed it. You guys literally broke me, which I think that's the first time that's happened from your questions. So I really appreciate it.
Like a D, like a C-.
No, it's not a C-. Come on.
C+.
No way.
You're going in the wrong direction.
You're going,
A
exactly.
D-.
Yeah, yes, like F+ might be what I give you instead.
Oh, wow.
Well, we got the basin.
Yeah,
He mentioned the basin in like the second sentence.
right. You got the clue that was in the first sentence of
We
the
knew
riddle.
there was a basin.
The riddle had 2 sentences, by the
And
way.
so
Anyway, without further delay, let us play Gnome Patrol.
Thank you so much, Tom. That was great, and that was a lot of fun. And I want to say thank you for 500 bits. That's in total. This is the last 100 that hit. That looks like I think it's Steven just put onto it, and that is 500 for a reroll. Who is the reroll for, Steven? We'd love to know, or is it for the highest roll, whichever you like to do? Let us know who it's for. Good evening, Michael. What's going on? All right, guys, welcome to the show right now. We just played Riddles in the Dark. That was a lot of fun. And I agree with you. That might be one of my favorites, too, because... and also, I like it better when you're reading it, too. You can control the flow. I don't have to keep interrupting you guys. So I think it's works better that way, right?
Yeah.
Great. Guys, so 30 likes on YouTube gets them the +2. The channel points, which the moderators will let you know shortly if they haven't done so already, gets you the it's us, the rerolls and the enhancements. And then we have a couple other things that actually bring somebody into the story and some other fun things that can happen as we go higher and higher. Oh, the second tier actually activates luck now. So channel points, which are points you earn just by watching the stream, for those who don't know. Talk to people at the table as well here. The first level unlocks the rerolls and enhancements. The second level unlocks luck, your luck roll enhancement to go on top of it. And then the rest of them are like story things on top of those, which is like bring an NPC. Beloved NPC will join the quest just for a little bit, cameo or whatever. Ooh. Maybe more if it seems appropriate. And then the fourth one is the highest one. I think that all the fans can come together and they could add something to the story, their own twist to the story. So it's all fun things that can be done just so you guys know how it works. And that's active today. So, guys, if you're just joining us right now, we're welcoming Melissa back to the show, and she'll be with us the entire season. So in Gnome version. Ooh. So I'm excited for that. Yeah, so that's it, guys. Those are your rules. That's stuff. Guys, today's episode is going to be a lot of fun. I'll tell you more in a little bit. So here we go. Without further... Oh, wait, we have to say it. Tam was already looking at me. He's like, what are you doing? So, what is it? Is it
control with?
Let's take a stroll.
What?
Man, no.
Actually, you did it. So you make up something that rhymes with patrol. Go ahead, and that should be a phrase, and then we're all going to say it.
Let's roll.
So okay, so that's good. Yeah. So I'm going to say let's roll, and then you guys are going to say no patrol, and you got an '80s freeze, Toyota freeze.
Yeah.
So much. We're getting so much money from Toyota. Okay, guys. So here we go. Wide shot. Damien, I better see you doing it too at home. Don't think you could skirt this. Not yet.
Come on it.
Don't preemptively do it. Okay. Guys, get ready to roll with Gnome Patrol. With Gnome Patrol. Try it again. Come on, guys. you all said something different with without. With Gnome Patrol. Let's do it with. So everybody's together. Guys, let's get on a roll with Gnome
Patrol. You know, if you say the with, then how are we going to say the with?
I totally ruined it.
Minus 10 experience points.
Let's get on a roll with Gnome
Patrol.
After the Celestial War, one band of heroes rose to protect the Sunken City. Gnome Patrol. 5 heroic gnomes, each with the ability to craft Gnomish Battle Suits ahead of their time. They are led by the legendary Master Craftsman and hero of Indaria, Archifit, as they try to protect the Sunken City from all monsters. Gnome Patrol.
Good evening and welcome, guys. I'm just fixing something up really quick. We have a little technical hiccup here. Welcome to stream, Oni. Oni, welcome. How you been?
I'm okay. How are you?
Doing good. Long time no see. Oni, tell everybody about the fan adventure yesterday, really quick.
Yeah, we went to the new tower at the bottom of Vanwar and did similar training to Gnome Patrol, where we were fighting. But they put us on a really scary high ledge and made us fight over a waterfall, which was most of us ended up wet.
Actually, Oni's character. So he has this character you're going to meet today, who's Liv Moore, who's fought with you through the Celestial War time and time again. Liv Moore is a now Crystalborn. Used to be a Seth, right?
Yes.
And kind of like a roguish airship captain, and Liv Moore has been in a lot of different stuff. But the character he played in the fan Patreon a game is a cute little bunny, a bunny beastborn. and he's the most vicious thing. He gets 4 attacks in a round, and he evades really easily. And he fought Richard Wild's character, who was a knight. And Richard Wild just starts fighting him, as like fighting a bunny and trying to go easy. And Oni's just like, just hit him with the thing, and it was frightening. It was frightening. He had the power of cuteness, but you don't want to attack him, and then he just stabs you to death in 3 seconds.
He's like 2 feet tall. So
That's great. He immediately gave him a pocket watch. And I was like, yes, that makes sense, because when you play it, if you play like a rabbit, you need to get a pocket watch.
It's true.
And a vest. And a monocle. Perfect. Guys, so welcome to the show. This is Gnome Patrol, guys. Today's episode is Season 1, Episode 3, Tailspin. I'm very excited. Did you watch Tailspin as a child? I did. I liked it.
Yeah.
Tailspin is also kind of like Cheers. It's very similar. Don't know how? Check it out. It's also obviously Jungle Book.
Well,
Characters.
Yeah, characters of Jungle Book, right? But it's also kind of Cheers. And if you don't know how, think about it. So that's that. So, guys, welcome to the show right now. When we last left off, we had some interesting things happen. I'm very excited for today's episode because when we left off, we saw that Arky Finn left the shop and went after his nemesis. He's looking at his notes right now. He's learning a lot of stuff. He's going through his diary. And he's going after Bellaman. We know that Bellaman went into on the last episode called The Goonies, Bellaman with Olin and his niece, which looks like Mama Fratelli, which makes sense because she, it kind of works in a lot of ways. So they have escaped the city on ship, and they have a coin, a special coin, a collector's coin, which we know activates like a wish. You throw it in the air and you say a wish, and that'll come true. We know from a while ago in story, for those that watch Celestial War and watch Arcane City, you don't have to know this, but I can just tell you this right now, is that there's only one set of coins left. And we've seen one of that set already. Where was that coin? Do you remember? These coins are the only ones left because they were imbued each by a different ancient with the collector. So
I can tell you if you want, but I'll let them do it.
The one that we found last week? You talking about that coin?
that is a second coin brought into the entire story.
Well, the one we got was from
It was behind the
Not that
pirate's
one.
we got it
eye
from the
patch.
Bardot?
Archmage.
The one in Bardot's hat?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
The
The
Archmage.
Archmage one, yeah.
Yeah, once the Archmage is the coin that was the last one. That was with the wizard's emblem on it. The Archmage's emblem on it. This one has a different emblem on the other side, which we don't know what it is in story yet. Okay, but it'd be the 2 out of the 7. Okay, so that is that. So Arky Fit has left the workshop. You're on your way over to see Bellaman, your good friend, and also you left Corny, who has nicely. I think that was nice of him, just to invite everyone into his shop. And he was kind of sad about what Arky was doing, just always running away. And you see that scene ends. 500 bits coming in from Joshua. Thank you so much. That's a reroll. I also don't know who the reroll is going to go through for Steven as well. So let me know. I might just give it to the highest roll if I don't see an answer. Corny invited everyone into the shop. As you know, Corny and Arky have a kind of a rivalry right now, and the winner of everything will be the person who's going to run Gnome Patrol for the city. There's no plot here. We don't know who it's going to be. It could be Corny, or it could actually be Arky. It's going to be fun to find out. So it's for Tom. Steven is for Tom. It's a reroll from before. Thank you, Steven. That's awesome.
Thank you.
And Joshua is for Dan. Reroll for Dan.
All right. Thank you, Joshua.
That's helpful. Guys, don't forget dungeon points. Get the dungeon points up, and you'll activate all different things. Moderators, please let me know when we get to those so I can announce it, and I know that it's actually in effect for the game. Oh, okay, so we have right now, I'm just told we've got rerolls activated with enhancements already, guys. That's awesome.
Awesome.
So the next part is lucky if luck will activate, and that means that that's their enhancement on top of the rerolls. That's awesome. Guys, let's begin episode 3, Tailspin. Okay. So we're gonna go over to what are you doing? What are you looking for? What did you leave your homework at home?
Just getting everything organized.
Okay. So we're gonna start off right now with Arky Fit going over, and I'm gonna let you choose actually. What do you want to play? Do you want to play Corny? You want to play your new character in part of Corny, or do you want to go after Bellaman as Arky Fit with Brigands first?
I'd probably rather do the Corny bit
Okay.
first.
Okay. Why? Is there a reason?
I'm just some of the exact nature of what I'm going to do is still being refined for Arky. So I'm
Right, all part of the plan.
part of these next few minutes while we're doing this corny bit, I'm going to be figuring that part out.
Thinking of stuff. Okay, got it. Okay, so Courtney, you invite them onto the shop. This is also your other character for those who get confused. Some people have older characters. Some people have the newer characters. Corny used to be a part of Gnome Patrol, but now is sort of rival. It seems like Corny still kind of likes Arky, but Arky doesn't really like Corny anymore. He sees him as a threat to him. But you've opened up a shop right next to him. Could be a spike shop. We don't know. And it has an electric sign out front that says Corny's. That's like been going on. And you have a lot of gnomes that are following you that you've been training as well. And again, you're part of the competition in Gnome Patrol to become the Gnome Patrol of Sunken City. You take everybody into your shop. It's still in the construction. We now pass on the story to all of you.
I know. It's not exactly as impressive as as Arky's shop. It's new. We're still building, but that's what I'm about. I'm about new ideas. I feel that Gnome Patrol's a great idea, but I don't know.
It's a lovely little shop.
I appreciate that. I just feel like it could be something different, be something more focused. I've known Arky for a long time. I respect him. He taught me a lot of what I know about how to build things. But what he just did, that's Arky. Never focused on what we're doing, what the task at hand is. Always leaving it for someone else to kind of take care of the details when he goes off on an adventure. Gnome Patrol's about protecting gnomes. I don't know. I don't mean to speak bad about him. Arky's a hero. He saved this world time and time again.
The door opens and you see Data walks in. Sorry, I was not paying attention. What did I miss?
Not much. Just reminiscing. I wanted to tell you, I mentioned to you outside, but I wanted to say it again. I want to be clear. What you did in that contest, throwing away the contest and trying to do something to I know you were kidnapped and it wasn't necessarily all your choice, but you decided to save the city. You decided to say this is a problem, and we're gonna bring this problem up and contest be darned. I don't know if every team here, the teams that are working for me or the teams that are working for Arky, would have done that. Sometimes I wonder if this competition is the right way to go about this, right? Like, we want to try and find the best, the people who are the right people for Gnome Patrol, the right gnomes. And I think that's the idea of it, but is the right thing to make everybody compete against each other? Or is the right thing to see who can rise to the occasion when a real crisis appears? Who sacrifice their own chance for success in order to protect the city, protect gnome kind? I just want you to know. I want you to know that what you did today really, really made an impression on me, and I wanted to thank you for that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
We
So,
appreciate your kind words.
yeah, I wish I had more than that. What do you think of these suits? I'm building them now. They're not all complete yet. Take a look at this one.
So you look at all the suits, and you see that Corny has done enhancements on some of the suits that you're familiar with from Gnome Patrol. Obviously, Corny was from Gnome Patrol, so he's familiar with them, and he's done his own upgrades. Okay, and the upgrades are kind of what you see here. Now, in front of you guys, there are, I believe we have 5 sets of suits. You all have a different one in front of you, correct?
Yes.
So I'm gonna put them up here. So on screen, you just fans at home, don't get lost trying to read everything. You just get the feel of it really quickly. I'll put it on for a couple seconds each. These are the different kinds of suits you see in the room, and these are different kinds of suits that are available currently in Gnome Patrol. You have the Steam suit. So you have all, obviously, the main source is Steam. You have all different things you can do. You have the crystal suit. This was pretty much kind of like Relic, although Relic was kind of like a prototype, which would be the crystal suit now. He didn't have all different kinds of crystals in. He just had crystals emanating. The next version of that suit, as technology goes forward, is actually using different crystals for different parts to make different abilities. The Electro Suit. The Electro Suit has the dynamo. This is what Arky Fit used in like season 2, 3, I think it was, with Sparky.
Mm-hmm.
This is the new Dragon Suit. This suit is going to be made by Corny. I explained that to you before. This suit's a lot of fun, and do you remember the explanation? I'll let you explain it later if you do.
Yeah, I think
Okay. The Water Suit. This is a sonic turbine that activates everything through water and stuff. So he has some kind of strength abilities, good, decent fighting and such. And that's all the suits for now. So that's all the stuff in there. In there, you see all modifications that Corny has done on all these suits. Now, you have a new suit, and it's the Dragon Suit. You wanted to make your own. So you made all your modifications of what you've known and working on with Arky Fint, but now you've made your own suit called the Dragon Suit. And now that's the end of me. You could take back over.
So, as if I showed you around all those things, but this one's special. Okay, this is something that came directly from Corny. So I really want your opinion on it. You're the first people that, other than the people here in the shop that work on them, that I'm kind of showing this to. So really give me your honest opinion, right? Take a look at this. All right, you get in the suit. Okay, see these two wings? Spikes go down to the ground. You propel yourself backwards in the suit using the power of elasticity to get more and more potential energy. Then you let yourself go. You rocket yourself into the sky, right? Wings come out. Now you're gliding. You're getting higher and higher on the air currents. Okay. Suit's not even on yet. You're already flying. This is great, right? Then tuck the glider in. Gravity starts taking you down. That's when the suit gets powered up. The wind from you rushing towards the ground with gravity powers the suit up. Now you become a flying cannonball full of, a lot of firepower. This is when the guns come out. You start blasting. It does more damage than any other suit that I've ever seen. Plus, you can fly with it. I call it the Dragon.
That is amazing.
Wow.
I really like that one. I've always imagined flying, although I always pictured myself in a bubble.
A bubble?
I don't know why. It's just when you dream in bubbles. But the wings are amazing. I would love to slingshot myself out and fly.
Maybe one day you will.
It's a nice enough suit, but Arky Fint had suits that flew for
Oh,
many
yeah.
years.
That's true, but not like this. Rocket-powered suits are impressive. Don't get me wrong. Jet-powered suits, electric-powered suits. We have all that stuff here too. We've made our own modifications to it, but that's reliable. Don't get me wrong. But this is different, right? I wanted to have something that used the power of nature almost, the power of Andaria, the power of the suit. It didn't need a fuel source. It just needed the strength of the gnome that wore it to give it the energy to go forward. That's the thought. I want just a little different. I mean, I don't want to just be Arky Fint 2.0. That's not the point of all this. If it was, I'd just be working with Arky, right? And trying to get him to do the changes that I think that are necessary. I think, look, technology is iterative, right? You make something, you see it, and then somebody goes, "That's a great idea, brilliant. You're the person who broke that ground. But what if we do this to make it a little bit better?" And that's what I am. It's not dismissing anything that Arky does, and he still innovates. He's brilliant. It's the fact that he's unfocused. That's the biggest flaw. It's that instead of focusing on this, he's off somewhere on the ocean right now. Yeah, it's important. Don't get me wrong. That's part of his role, right, as a hero. But is it more important in the long term than Gnome Patrol? Is fixing this one problem immediately today the right thing to do? I don't know.
I have a question. So will you do requests if we ask for things in suits?
I certainly can try.
Because I cannot choose suits, but I perhaps would like modifications done to my own suit.
Oh, I definitely can do that.
That would be great.
What are you looking for?
I'm not sure.
Well, What do you do now?
Not much.
Okay.
So far, I lifted a gnome out of the water, and then I got a gem stuck in my head.
You should fly too. Wouldn't that be exciting for you?
No,
Oh,
Well, what do you like?
I don't know.
clearly not flying.
I'm not sure. I'm big. Perhaps I could be strong. I was
He
thinking
is strong.
perhaps everyone. What?
Yeah, he's really strong.
Thank you. Well, he's stronger than me. He ripped my head off.
Crafty. He's crafty.
Not on purpose.
I'm pretty sure it was on purpose.
It was just for sport. It wasn't a real fight.
You ripped your head off.
No, straight up on purpose.
Like I said, it wasn't a real fight. Just for sport. It was a part of the competition.
It was great.
Yeah.
Help me.
I'm trapped here.
Maybe we make it so his head doesn't
They're
come
going to
off
do it
quite
again.
so easily.
So you're looking to make yourself stronger.
Yes, I'm noticing that everyone has their skills. Perhaps if everyone had a suit that aligned with their skills, that would be great. And I could even find one for me. Do you have a suit for, say, for him, for magic?
I do. This suit over here, it uses the power of crystals, right? You have the Crystal Born, and you have Relic, the Iron King. He was the first Crystal Born, and he was powered by the crystal inside of him. But again, we talk about there's technology, and then there's the next generation of technology. And why be powered by one crystal? You could be powered by many crystals.
Wow.
That would be exciting for you, wouldn't it?
Re-roll to the lowest roll. Everybody roll D20. Coming in from Charles Morrison, 15.
7.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Wow, okay. Oh, it's the lowest roll. Yeah.
Dan got it. One.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Make Dato the dragon. Oh, man. That would
Dato doesn't like to fly.
That would be frightening. Oh, is another 500 coming in from Steven? That's awesome. Thank you, Steven. That's great.
Thank you, Steven.
You had the real for me 4. I think it was from Steven. That was for you. Again.
Okay. Thank you, Steven.
Yep. That's awesome.
So yeah, I mean, you could use the power that's in the crystals to kind of enhance your own natural magical ability, and it works in tandem. I think it's something. If you are a magic using gnome, I guess an illusionist or something like that, I'm not really sure about all that stuff. This could be a suit that would work well with your natural skill set.
Okay.
So you think what you could do is now, if you're working with a magic user, you could attune it that it branches off further, that someone could push into a crystal and then gain other abilities that are aligned with that crystal specifically. You can gain like more time abilities from the diamond, and you can make it deeper and deeper and deeper. So you feel like you could add more magic if you wanted to, which would be good for somebody who's a spellcaster. And you know he's a gnome from the dark, and like magic is their thing.
Right. So like, it's a floor model. Let's be clear, right? I wasn't building this for someone in particular, but if you guys were the ones to get them, right? We could build this to really match what you do, what your strong suit is, how you could tap into the natural magic that you use, and the crystals here work in tandem, modify your powers, amplify them, right? The same way with your surfer friend who's suddenly silent, and this water suit, right?
Oh, swoosh.
Sorry, I'm not telling you. I'm not going to have a conversation with myself.
I think Swoosh is over the corner looking at something. He's looking at the water suit.
Right.
And he goes, I think Swoosh would like the water suit. He likes the water. Luck ability unlocked. Congratulations, guys. Woo! That's pretty
Thank
good.
you.
Yo, what about you? What suit would you like?
Oh man, I think I'd like maybe something that flies, something that I could jump around in, and good defense. You know, I was looking at the Steam suit over here.
Yeah. Old Faithful, that's what we call it. This is the original model, of course, with some corny modifications. We don't want something that's 20 years old, but this is
That's hilarious.
This is Arky's classic suit with a modern finish. That's how I put it. But it's exactly what you're talking about.
Wow.
It's strong. It gives you a lot of defense. You can rip off other people's heads if necessary.
Cool.
No friends this time, right? You can jetpack around, like you were saying. Jet rocket fly is still the way in the future. All this time later.
What about you, Reggie? What are you gonna get?
I'm not quite sure. I was looking at this one, the Electro Suit. Reminds me of that famous suit Sparky had. I used it to take down the Necromancer.
Oh,
Could be
yeah.
useful.
Definitely. Take a look at this. Turbine powered, electric charged. You're the life of every party.
Yes, could be. It's kind of what I had in mind when I first signed up for Gnome Patrol. Very nice.
I definitely want that dragon suit. That
Well-
looks incredible.
The dragon suit looks like fun and
So much
dangerous.
fun.
And dangerous.
I mean, where's the fun in being on Gnome Patrol if there's no danger?
That's true.
Well, I appreciate the fun aspect of it, and I'm sure it will be fun, but it is dangerous. These are all dangerous things, right? Let's not gild the lily at all. Gnome Patrol is a serious responsibility. You're putting your lives on the line if you're chosen for this. If you want this responsibility, right? This responsibility is real. You're going to be the ones to be on the front lines, protecting gnome kind. Here, Rhaegar, Dark, everywhere. You're going to be heroes of this world. So danger is real.
One of your gnome workers come in like, boss, I need you for 1 second, please.
All right. Excuse me. I'll be right back.
Okay, they take you outside. You guys can role play. You're alone.
What do you think about all this, Tuvin?
I don't know. Why is he showing us all these suits? We haven't been chosen for Gnome Patrol yet.
I'm a little confused about this whole thing. Are there 2 Gnome Patrols or 1 Gnome Patrol?
Well, he's clearly proud of all these suits that he's made. They're awesome.
Well, perhaps he's I don't know. Do you think he's trying to bribe us?
Bribe us with what? I mean,
I don't know.
Well,
I
if we
think
don't
he
get-
likes our spirit.
he'll give us suits. Even if we don't make the other Gnome Patrol, we can still get suits, maybe.
Do you think it's a secret Gnome Patrol?
you sure about that?
I don't.
I don't.
No.
I heard that we are in competition with them.
Yeah, I don't think it's like. I don't think he's trying to make like a secret or anything. I think he's like you said, like he liked our style. And he's like, I like your style. You want to see some of my style? So he came in to like show us his style. And I gotta say, I like it.
He's got style.
He seems nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, look, did I grow up hearing stories about Corny? No, not like Archie Finn. Archie Finn's like a legendary hero, right? And I don't want to say like I don't trust Corny because Archie doesn't trust Corny, though. That I don't know. Maybe he's just telling the truth. He doesn't agree with Archie, and he thinks that he's more right about stuff, and that's kind of okay, I guess. Like.
He seemed to say such nice things about Aki, so I don't know why. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I'm sure like Archie's gonna come back tomorrow, and there's not gonna be like any problems with like whatever he's doing, and we'll just continue on the competition the way we are. And whoever wins the competition, maybe like you said, like hey, maybe now we got it in with both sides, right? Like this guy likes us, like Archie likes us. That's kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe they're fighting over us. That would be fun.
You see the gnome worker comes back in. He goes, "Oh, hey guys, sorry guys. Corny had to run down to the mayor's building for a second, and we have to do some of the work here. So I'll have to ask you to step outside, please, so no one gets hurt. Okay?"
Okay.
No problem.
Okay.
I touched the water suit as I leave.
I'll be back for you.
Precious.
What does War Machine say when he comes back?
Next time, baby.
Next time. So yeah, so you guys leave. You walk outside. We're gonna head on over to Archie Fint, and you're flying through the sky. Briggs is next to you, like both flying along. Suddenly, you come over the ship. It only takes you about 15 minutes to get there. I would say, not that far. You're flying pretty fast. And Briggs is right next to you, and you see the ship is there. And on the ship, there are tons of gnomes out there. And this is the huge Juggernaut ship that was not in port, but pretty much in port, just kind of waiting. And that ship is now heavily armed dramatically. There's tons of gnomes on that ship. You know yourself, the complement would easily be over 1,000 gnomes. And that ship is making its way, obviously, in a Raygarian direction. You can roleplay with brigands, or you can do whatever you like. What do you want to do? A week has passed, Rob. What have you thought of?
More than enough to make a plan.
I figured I'd fly out here.
We flew out.
I was to fly out.
Fly right out to the ship. All right, brigands. I was thinking we handle this the diplomatic way. Last time I just opened fire on a Raygarian ship. Caused all sorts of headaches.
I remember.
Right. So, I'm concerned that Bellamon's not going to listen to me when I go there, though. I'm also concerned if we just attack the ship, we might lose. Or, diplomatic incidents. How about...
Well, I don't know. I remember last time what you did. I heard about it. And I just think that if we did something that actually maybe sank the ship, it would be a lot more effective. If that's what you want to do. But, yeah, that would start a war. But I could go for a little war. It's been 3 years.
His war clock's running out. Come on.
It's that time again. No.
I don't want to start a war.
Oh, okay.
But I also don't want Bellamon to get that coin back to Rhaegar.
That's one of the collector's coins like you guys had a long time ago?
It's apparently one of those coins.
And what do they do?
Like anything. I've never actually had one, but I've seen them used. They save. They can do all sorts of things. One time I was drowning and I lost my suit, and Thistle used one, and I was out of the water and had my suit again. And then other people have used them too, but I got my suit back, so it's good for that. Now, I think
Priority one.
all right, this is ridiculous. I'm just going to go talk to Bellamon. I have perhaps inflamed the situation. Bellamon can be very irascible, as you know. He doesn't
What
listen.
does irascible mean?
He's cranky and won't just listen to reason.
What do you want me to do?
Just stand by.
Fly or be on the deck with you?
But you stand right next to me.
Okay.
Look serious.
Okay, let's go.
All right. We just land right on the deck.
As you, well,
Well, that's what I do.
That's like Death Star. Just go right into Death Star, blow it up.
Yeah,
What?
you're gonna
What,
see-
there's guns?
Well, I wave.
Oh.
I'm waving as I'm.
I'm waving.
I'm here.
So you see. So you see all of a sudden you see all the cannons that go up when they start aiming right to you, and you see gnomes go on the deck and start coming up with guns. It immediately start lining up with rifles and such. You're waving. You come down and you land, and you're immediately surrounded by probably around 50 gnomes, and you hear a bellman coming up. What is going on? He comes up. He goes, Archie-Fitz, what do you want?
Bellamon, I hate.
You want to take me to prison again? Is that why you're here?
I'm hoping it doesn't have to come to that, Bellamon.
No. Let's see what happens.
Bellamon, now you have taken Sunken City property.
Maybe you could come out of the suit before you want to threaten me or whatever.
Threaten you? I'm merely saying there's been some sort of misunderstanding.
So why don't you talk to me face to face and not in that death machine? You look at no.
What are the gnomes? The guns like do whatever you want.
Bellamon, I think coming here by myself with just brigands here.
You're a big time hero of Indaria with another war hero next to you.
I want that coin back, Bellamon. You stole it.
What coin?
I have.
I have many coins.
You know which coin. You
I
can't
have
talk.
thousands of coins.
No,
Which coin can it be?
the coin you just took from underneath the Sunken City.
No, I didn't.
I have witnesses this time, Bellamon.
Where?
Well, I didn't bring them here. I'm not.
Oh.
They will testify when you are brought before justice. Do you really want it to come to that?
I'll
or-
tell you what I do have, and I found it in a secret place, not in Sunken City. This coin. Oh, look how precious it is. Silver and gold, silver and gold. Just a song I wrote.
Yeah. I think you stole that song.
No.
All right. Okay. We can come to an agreement. You want the
Sure.
coin. You went through a collector's dungeon. Well done. That is a great achievement, Belmont. I am willing to overlook the fact that it was done in Sunken City territory and is therefore rightless.
I found this coin in Rhaegar in the collector's dungeon underneath there. Sorry.
Okay. Just give me back the treasury that you and Olin stole, and we'll call it a day.
This again?
And hand over Olin. Is he on this ship right now?
Yes.
All right. Hand him over.
And Ola's in the back. He's like, oh, hi.
Hand him over. And we can all go back to being friends. And the million gold. Well worth the price of a collector's coin.
Let me think. I'll tell you what. You have a lot of things that you're asking for. You want my shiny new coin. You want my treasury to Rhaegar, everybody. So you ask lots of things. You come downstairs. I'll talk about with you. And if you bring up something that makes sense for me, then maybe we'll make a deal.
I'm just worried that you're not going to negotiate in good faith. I know that's not a great thing to say at the beginning.
It's up to you to give me something that I want.
I'm giving you that coin.
I have the coin.
I'm giving you legal possession of the coin.
I already own the coin.
Everybody. No.
Don't listen to anything he says.
All right. What is your relationship with Corny?
Oh. Corny is a bright spot in my Rhaegarian kingdom. I think he's going to do very well. And as a Gnome Patrol hero, I foresee him being, I don't know, head of Gnome Patrol very soon.
Why?
Well, he's right for the job. He has a beautiful new shop. He has plenty of money. And he is a smart investor and mentor.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Just hearing him say, but why?
So he held out the coin. Now, you hadn't stated he put it back in his pocket. So as he's holding it there,
Yes, he's not still like
he's
this.
still
is
holding
going in the
it.
air.
Does he still have the coin?
Yes, but it's not out for grabs anymore. Well, I just said you could come negotiate with me and talk, and now you're looking at me like you want to eat me. Let me see your dumb face. Get out of that thing.
Dumb faced.
I don't trust you. You're armed to the teeth.
All right, everybody, gnomes. Of
Are you always
Rhaegar.
addressing my people?
What is it? I'm not.
You don't have to make a big speech, Archifint.
Very well. I get out of the suit.
Okay. Fine. Good.
Everybody.
There's your stupid face. Brigand's like, okay. He gets out.
We have nothing to fear, brigands. But we have righteousness on our side.
I will sit and talk to you, but remember, it's got to be something I want, and this coin is mine.
All right, so let us go.
Let's go. They start walking, and he stops, and he goes, all right, you know what? I'm thinking change my mind. Take them. All the gnomes come up and grab both of you, and you're being grabbed.
Don't do this, gnomes. You're.
They tie you up. We have Archifint. Oh, it looks like Corny will have to fill in for you. I hate you. Let's go. Anything you want to say while they're pulling you away? Great job. That's Brigands. Great job. You tried all the classics. Make a speech, threaten them, just take it. Then make a speech again, and then try a third time to make a speech.
All right, we just got to think of what to say. I've been in this situation before. A Regarian prison. Nothing to me.
I know you've been to prison here, but I don't feel like being in prison here. They take you down, the ship sails off.
Wait.
Back to prison.
In my head, I'm like, there's 50 guys with guns around you. Why would you get out?
I think it was pretty fair. You didn't have to get out.
I was finally deciding to really reach out to Velamon on a real level.
And look what that got you.
And this is why we can't have nice things.
Okay,
You
so
know.
that is the story.
Let everyone's record show that I did not
You
attack the
didn't.
ship.
Didn't. You constantly trying to take the high road.
And I'm sure that's a story that's going to be told.
The time Arky didn't attack the ship.
Yeah, so they say, yeah, that would be the story. Okay, so
But what? That was all pointless.
that's Vinny, this has to be Vinny, just like the way it's talking. I can tell it's Vinny Pro. Rob is always leaving his damn suit.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
Vinny.
no. You better take care of that suit, Velamon.
Well, you take care of it, all right.
Yeah, I love my new suit.
Oh, this is gonna show up in Corny's workshop in a week. He's gonna be claiming it's his, I bet.
Good idea. Okay, we're gonna go back to you guys are hanging out, and you notice that the next day you guys wake up, and there's supposed to be something happening, but you're not hearing from anybody. There's no, there's nothing. So you see, after a while, you're hearing finally that some of the teams. Remember, there are 7 teams for Corny, there are 8 teams for your side because you were the 8th one that came on to swing the balance. And remember last time that apparently you do remember that Ginty was trying to rush things along because he wanted to decide a winner now, which it seemed like it was supposed to be a lot later, and you don't really know why that was. So things are seeming up in the air, to say the least. You guys all meet back in the town square, and both sides of the teams are there, and Ginty is already explaining what's going on, and he's like, oh, hey, everybody, so apparently we don't know what happened to Arky Fint. I mean, come on, I know what happened. He went off on an adventure, and he'll probably be back in a year. So that's what he does. So I guess no surprise. I'm surprised that he would do it because Gnome Patrol I thought was very important to him. I guess, Cordy, maybe you could take over, and I have something prepared to help you out. So maybe you can kind of just give a quick little speech, something like that, and I'll key everybody in for today, and then you can help out.
Sure. I don't like speeches, but I'll give one. I'll give it a try. Well, gnomes. For those of you who don't know me directly, my name's Corny. I'm the person who was running the other half of the contest for those 8 teams that were on Arky's side. Now, Arky, like our mayor said, went off to go save the world again. That's what he does. But don't worry. The contest for Gnome Control will continue. We can all work together now. There's a small enough number of teams that I think we can manage it with just me and Mayor Ginty's help. So we're going to continue the competition. And I think the best team will soon show itself.
Okay, everybody. So we had something prepared right now. We're all going to go down to the docks, and we're going to meet someone very special. So come with me. I'm gonna play. I don't know, play a little Arky Fit today. You know, I wasn't a Gnome Patrol, but I could have been Gnome Patrol. Or some people say that maybe I'm the person in the chair behind Gnome Patrol. So I'll do my part. So he takes you down, and he goes, if those are not familiar, Sunken City's a wonderful place to live, especially if you're a gnome, because look at all the shops here, Smithy's Tavern, of course, so famous, Arky's Workshop, our Gnomish Vault. Never is there anywhere more secure, So let's hear. This is the docks, everybody. And he brings you into a warehouse. And he goes, okay, let me just get the key. Where's the key? And someone comes over. Oh, thank you. So inside, you're going to meet a crystal board. This is one of our heroes of Vendaria. He opens the doors, and you walk into this huge, gigantic warehouse. And inside is some sort of ship that you've never seen before. Out of game, it looks like a spaceship of some sort.
Whoa.
in game, you would look at it as it looks like a juggernaut with metal and like that, like a sailing ship with metal like that. And you see there's gnomes working on it all different places, and all over the ship they're climbing, they're fusing things together, they're hammering things, and you see a Crystalborn walk up, and you see Ginty walk over, and he goes, "Oh, Liv Mora, how's it going?"
Hello. How's it going, Ginty?
It's going well. How's the ship going?
We're making some progress. We're trying to make it airtight at least.
Oh, okay. Well, these are all the gnomes for Gnome Patrol. I'm going to put them on a mission today for you, and but I figured maybe you could just tell them a little bit about the ship that you're building.
We're building this ship here. I don't know how much of the story of the heroes you know, but I was with them a while back when Dragano was the sky, and they went up into the sky, and they broke a hole in it, and angels came down. Ever since then, I've been working on different plans and things to see what's actually out there. My theory, of course, is that the sky, it has as Andaria and Andar shining on it at night. When Andar is on the other side of the planet, we can see out into the area that is out there. We're not really sure what it is. I've spoken to Abyssia, and she told me stories of there being floating objects and things of that nature. As an airship pilot myself, I know that the higher you get, the colder it gets and the less air it gets. So we've been piling together some information on what's going on up there, and we're trying to build a ship that is capable of exploring that new frontier.
Wow, isn't that interesting? So Gnome Patrol is also going to be a part of this. Now we're gonna be building all sorts of things that are like this because of it's getting dangerous out there. Maybe in the future we'll talk about that. But we need Gnome Patrol to come through and help save the day. So listen, so back in the Celestial War, when it ended, there was this great ship that was from another civilization, and the ship had these little pods coming off, these little ways to save yourself. If you're on the ship, you need to get off, and it was flying in the sky and above the planet, all those crazy things, and all those units, those little pods came down into the world. Now, Liv Mora is building this ship using the technology from those pods. So we figured let's make it part of the Gnome Patrol. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna send all the teams out there. There are 15 teams, and there are 5 pods. Now, we know where they are, and we're going to send you out there on a map, and whoever comes back with a pod, you win. Each team is going to get 1 cart. You take the cart with you, go out there, get it, and come back. But be careful, because ever since after the Celestial War, there's lots more beasts and monsters and creatures out there. Everything came to the surface, as you know, so you have to be very, very careful. This will be your first real test.
And
what do you think, guys?
I don't have to remind you that everything in the pod is incredibly valuable. So try not to lose any of it. Even the outside is made of metal we've never seen before. So if you can try not to lose the pods or damage the pods, the better shape they are, the more helpful they are to our endeavor here.
So you see, here's a character from a long time ago, which I don't know who anybody remembers this character. He goes, okay, now I'll introduce you to one of our main gnomes who's helping. This is Otto, and Otto has been helping build all the spaceship, or this ship. He didn't say spaceship. This ship here, and Otto was also the gnome who designed the original Bandit back in the day for the Red Fleet. And Otto goes up, hey guys, what's going on? I designed a lot of ships in my day, and so I'm seeing what Liv Mora is doing here. I think it's pretty cool, and I'm pretty sure that we're gonna take a lot of the pods after they're done, and we can fix them up, and we're gonna create small I don't know. I'm gonna call them like a fighter. We have the speeders. We could put that and make it fly. So the future of Gnome Patrol is actually gonna be where you'll be able to fly in the sky. It's gonna be pretty cool. So whoever teams that make it, actually, just want to let you know that you're going to be part of this, and you're going to be flying in these things, and you'll have your suit that will attach inside. You'll have the fighter itself, and we're very excited.
Why, thank you, Otto. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, sure. So it's going to be great, guys. So that's it. This is back to Jitty. He goes, so that's why you know what's happening, what's in store for everything that's going on, guys. But it all starts with the pods. So we need the pods to go out there. Everyone, guys, starts right now. Get outside. You'll see a cart. Take it. Go there. There'll be a map on the cart for you to use. It tells you all the locations. Good luck. May the best team win.
Let's go. Hurry.
Right.
I ran
Let's
out.
go.
Good, stop running. I want to see if I can run for carts first and try and grab the maps from everybody's carts. Get all the maps first.
Cheater.
Okay, so you turn around and run, but you're also in the marathon with everybody.
So
You can't just run ahead.
But I could get a head start.
You run, so I would say that you could probably get ahead. If you would have been inching yourself the whole time.
I'm like a few feet ahead. It's not like I'm way out ahead.
I don't even know if you're ahead. You're probably in the midst of everything.
Oh, no.
So I'll tell you, roll a d20.
I'm just
Natural 20 is you did that. And one is you're all the way up front.
17.
Okay, so you got that's not bad.
Run.
You got through to the back, and then you're running. So beat me at this point. Beat me in initiative, and I'll put you at the front. Go.
18.
12. Okay, so you inch away. You guys don't know where he is, where Reggie is, and you make your way to kind of the front of the pack, where there's a few, maybe like 4 or 5 gnomes with you, and they're all running for a different cart. You can now do whatever you want to do.
All right, so I just run up to one cart.
It's 15 carts, obviously.
The first cart, and I'm just like, oh, just want to see if all these carts are the same or not. Do I see the map lying around?
There is a map on it, yeah.
I'm just like, oh, so they all have a map, and let me just go check this one, and I just take the map, kind of stuff it in my.
Okay, so everyone
Tunic.
here, Oni as well. Everyone roll a d20. You're gonna roll a stealth check. You need to roll versus everyone else. If no one catches you, you do it scot-free. I'll tell you what. I'll give you an
Oh my
advantage.
God.
You can roll twice. Take the highest. Since there's so many people against you.
20.
Whoa,
Oh
my God.
I rolled a
Wow.
They don't
Yeah, I
see
have a
the
4.
So
darn thing.
you go through all of them. Okay, so now there are 15 carts. Roll. I'll give you the 3 automatically, and roll a d12. If you roll a 12, it's gonna be fantastic. 10. So you managed to take. Look how proud he is. They've been so proud. You take 10 maps out of the carts, and there's only 2 left. And what do you do at that point? And you see the gnomes jumping on, looking for the maps. What do you do? No one caught you.
I just see where all these guys are. I'm
Okay,
just trying to act like now. I just try and blend into the crowd.
okay, so you
Oh, I'm one of the shy gnomes. I don't run ahead. I kind of linger back until everyone else grabs a car, kind of style.
right.
I'm
Okay,
going, we're gonna grab a cart, obviously.
Yeah.
So- oh, I-
we
okay,
don't know.
they got
We're
a
running
cart.
over to a cart.
so you guys make your way back. You guys make your way forward, and you run into Reggie, and Data was there, and you can play. Go ahead.
Do any carts look bigger than any other ones?
No, they're all the same.
All right. Then
I guess we could
Grab a cart.
hop into any car.
Do you
don't
do you
matter.
see a map in this cart?
Yeah, I think I see a map. Sure. Let's just go.
Okay. All right, let's go.
Wow. For Phantom Morning says, wow, that was a good move, Rob.
That's it.
Reggie is devious, coming from Chico. Burn the maps, going blind. Wow.
Reggie used all the deviousness that Arky left behind.
Right? I was like, Reggie's gonna be the opposite of Arky.
Arky's like, I'm gonna jump out of my only protection. Reggie's like, I will kill you all.
Yeah, wow. Okay. So you see there's 2 teams left, and they're coming up, and they're going up to Jinty, Oni, and Otto. So Oni, you can talk here if you wish. And they're like, oh, we did. There's 2 come up, and then eventually bunch everyone up. And you see there's like literally now there's. You got 10. How much you get?
10.
10.
10, but you plus. You said you gave me 3.
So it's 2.
So there's only 2
So the
maps
original.
remaining.
So 2 guys are already off, and then you guys are
You're
off. And then that's 3, and then there's 12 left that are all up to you, and they're talking to you guys. Corny, you're there as well, and they're like, so 1, 2, 3, you beat gnomes for me, and so we didn't. There's no map in the carts.
You said there's gonna be a map in the cart.
No
I don't
map.
see a map in the
Yeah,
cart.
no map.
There were maps in the carts when you walked in here.
No map.
It isn't fair.
No,
How are
how
we
ca-
supposed to find it?
We have to find the map?
Yeah, you have to find the map.
Oh, we gotta find the map.
Wait, the map's not in the cart?
Well, if the map was in the cart and it's now not in the cart, what do you think happened to the map?
I don't know.
That's
That's it.
why we're asking.
Oh, it's a challenge. They someone run away.
Oh, you didn't mention we had to find the map first.
Well, I didn't know that you had to, but now you do. It is part of the challenge. Okay, Jindy.
Why did I put it in there? Odie? Sorry, Laura?
I'm pretty sure they were placed inside the cart. So if they've gone missing, you might want to check with your other teammates.
Maybe just follow the other teams. I mean, I don't know if that's helpful. Okay, so you guys are going out, and you're seeing only two of the teams with you, and there's a lot of confusion behind you. You're all in the cart, and Dato has his top half in the cart, and the back half he's like running with the cart to keep pushing it along because his weight's too much.
That's the data.
I'm trying.
Let's look at the map.
Yeah, I don't see a map here.
Oh, here's our map. Sorry, I grabbed it.
Okay, roll D20 when you do that.
Oh, no.
Everybody roll an awareness check. If you have a D6, a mastery, roll with it.
18.
Oh, D6 we're doing?
Yeah.
No.
I have a 7.
No, it's D20 plus your D6 if you have a mastery die.
And in which one?
Awareness underneath survival.
No, I got 11.
No, that's fine.
Damien?
11.
20.
20.
Not natural.
Doesn't matter. So you're sitting there and you see him pull the maps out, and he pulls out you see a clump of 10 versions of the map, and then gives one. You catch it really quick. Whether you do something about it is up to you.
Do I notice he gives me a little look?
Okay, I'll let you roll an awareness on that. Go ahead. Roll stealth check.
Oh, 5.
13.
13. No.
Here.
Huh.
Wow.
Take a look.
Dude, I've never looked at a map in my life.
Oh, it's colorful.
Yeah. It
What?
was-
What do we do with it?
How many X's are there? Are there 5?
So, do we see? Is there a closer? Are there markings exactly where
They're all about the
pods
same
are?
distance apart. It's about where you want to go. So it ranges from going into the desert, the very outskirt of the desert. It's not that far. It looks like to be maybe this is a 3-hour journey out. Okay. And you'd be passing Iron City right there, and you'd be going out there. It's at the cusp near the mountains. There's one near the mountains. There's 2 in the desert. And the rest seem to be in the plains to the south.
Can we
Right.
see where the other 2 teams are running towards?
Yes, one's going to the plains, one's going to the desert.
I suppose. Try for one of the different ones then. Don't want to head in the same direction as those 2.
So you want to go to the? So you want to go to the mountains, man?
Yes.
All
Shall
right.
go to the mountains.
Let's
Yeah.
go to the mountains.
All right.
All
You
right.
don't have to go up the mountain.
Right, Data.
Sorry. You're starting to get a little tired over here.
I don't know. That was out of character.
He stole 10 maps. He's really proud of himself.
yeah. Stay calm. Stay grounded. Stay grounded, Reggie.
Keep it together, buddy. Keep it together.
Stay grounded. Okay. Charles Warren goes, a 3-hour tour.
So is it
That's awesome.
in
Charles.
the mountains, or is it on the mountains, or is it near the mountains?
Seems to be at the base,
Good question.
as you could tell with an X.
Right at the base of the mountains. Shouldn't be too much trouble.
What's that mean?
It's at the bottom of the mountain.
Ah, okay, cool.
Oh, why didn't you just say bottom?
It's the same thing. Sorry, I misspoke.
It's okay.
Let's go.
It happens to me all the time.
Hmm.
Me too, swoosh.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys start making your way there. It takes you about 2 or 3 hours to get there. And when you get close, or starting to get close, maybe 30 minutes away from the mountains, you're figuring. You're all, if you're doing this, normally I would ask you guys to do intelligence checks, but you're all gnomes. I feel like figuring things out is where you're close to, so your estimates are pretty good. So when you guys get about a half an hour away, you notice that there are 3 carts following you exactly. Role play.
Looks like some people just decided to follow us. Not the worst strategy.
We can see them following us.
Yes.
Is there anything in the cart with us we could throw out? Just some tax lying about, just knock it out.
The carts are empty.
What? How far behind us are they?
They seem to be about, I don't know, 15 minutes.
What kind of ground are we traveling on?
Oh, it's pretty firm. It's rocky and like dirt right now. Oni, I'm going to let you play one of the carts following.
Wow.
Okay.
And Oni, if you manage to actually get the pod with your team over them, I will give you experience points to your other character. I'll make it worth 200 experience points to your other character. That's your bonus for being honest. A lot.
So we're leaving tracks.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
They also could see you and you could see them.
Is there anything coming up that would be able to shield us, like trees or rocky terrain?
Nah,
or
this not really. There's some rocks and stuff like that, but nothing that would hide you.
Well, what are our options? We could just try and outrun them. What is this pod like? I mean, did anyone? I didn't get quite the sense of it. How are we supposed to get it back?
You
Well,
notice
they did say it was something that like a being fit in because it broke off that big thing.
So
You gotta put it in the cart.
space that we should be able to put something in.
Yeah. Your car's empty, open in the back, and there is a picture of the pod on the back, and it's pretty interesting. It's like all purple, like metal and things like that, and the way it looks, you're not sure how big it is, but you think you're just guessing. It's probably going to take up the whole cart.
Doesn't seem like it's the kind of thing we can necessarily outrun them.
It sounds like a gnome problem. We need to figure out actually how to get it up in the cart and not destroy it.
All right,
Well,
what about them?
I think the more pressing matter is the fact that we're being followed, and we don't want them to get it before we do.
Well, they can't get it before we do because we're ahead of them, right? Gotta make sure they don't get it away from us. Or is there like a way that we can like trick them? Can anyone make them follow somebody else instead? Something?
Make a fake map.
I mean, maybe if we could lose them somehow, and if they're just following us, maybe they not even know exactly where it is.
Maybe some of us could stay on the cart and go in a different direction.
Yeah, like
But
yeah.
A trick.
But if it's a large item, who is strong enough to carry it?
Yeah. We
I could carry it.
potatoes carry it. Right.
Oh, so should we go in a separate direction and Dato go look for it?
Well, like why don't like
Why-
Dado go with, like one of us who can like read the map too, and you guys go get it, and the rest of us stay on the cart, and we're gonna lead them
Away.
Yeah.
Wait, that's the word,
But-
right?
Will you be able to lose them? I mean, at some point, we need to reunite, get this pod loaded up. What's to stop them from just following you the whole time? You think you can lose them in the mountains?
Let's distract them only for a bit.
Right. All we need to do is get you guys to get to the thing, carry it, and then we can just meet up wherever with it. Right?
So whoever's in the cart takes a
Yeah.
wide turn. Dato and someone else goes directly to the pod.
Yeah.
And starts going this way.
Well, do we know
And the cart
exactly?
swings around and catches up to Dato on the pod.
Do we know exactly
Sure.
where at the bottom of the mountain it is?
Isn't that what a map does? It tells you where, right?
Right here.
You look at the map, it's just a big X on the spot, and you're going to where it crosses, obviously, but you can't tell.
Well, here's a problem.
So then, why don't we have? If we're gonna separate, shouldn't we have one person from each being from each group be strong enough to pick it up in case the other finds it while we're trying to distract the people behind?
I tell you this right now, man. If that's like a big, strong thing that could like fit in this cart, there ain't only one person that any of these groups can lift it up. That's Dato. I don't even think there are 4 of us together, 5 of us together outside of him lift it. We probably
I don't know how big it is, but I assume I can lift it.
lifted everything else, right?
Here's the problem.
Yeah.
If Dato's going to the pod, he'll need a map. If
Right.
we're going in a different direction in the cart, we'll need a map too.
We only have one map.
That's right. We only have one map.
Well, like, okay. What if we just like they have the map and they go to the thing, and then we just drive in like a big circle. Then we don't need a map because we're just gonna drive in a big circle.
That's what I was saying. Just distract them for 10 minutes or so.
All right. I didn't
I don't
say
know.
anything because I didn't want any of the other teams to find out. But I got old maps. We're almost sold them.
What?
Older maps. I ran out and have them.
You stole all the maps?
They're following us. They don't know where it is. We just need to lose them. Or
You
I've always-
cheated.
cheated. No. The object of this challenge was to get the pod and bring it back. Be the first to do it.
I guess you're right.
Now we're being followed.
Exactly, because they don't know. But they decided, well, they'll just follow us. Maybe we know. And they're right.
Oh, if you have another map, could you change where the X is to another spot and we can just chuck it back behind us?
I don't know. That's... mhm.
Are we on a
Ancient.
road right now?
Am I-
Like, are we all traveling on a road?
So there is
we,
no
like,
road
off-
here? You're definitely off the road,
How about-
and the carts are having a bit of trouble on it, but they're handling it.
We got Dato. We got the big guy. Let's stop right here. They're not going to go past us. They don't know where it is. They're going to have to stop. We disable their carts. And then we go on.
There's 3 carts with 3 teams. I'm not that bright, but we're only one team.
Yeah, I don't want to like get into like a
Look,
fight with like
I know
15
oh, no.
gnomes, man.
I know, Dato. You didn't do so well in that fight previously, but come on. You can take them, right, Dato? We're not fighting anybody. You just need to rip a wheel off a cart, break an axle.
The last time I got into a fight, my head got ripped off.
I think like
See, Yo-Yo,
all right.
look what you caused.
I think you
Oh, it's one time.
plan is like a better plan.
It's one
man.
time.
Like you go find it, and we'll just drive around like a big
All right.
circle.
So
And they'll
here's...
just drive around after us in a big circle.
All right, so here's another map. Just don't lead them to the pod,
Okay.
right? That's the
Okay.
key. And where do we
Well-
meet up after?
Well, Dato, can you read the map?
I have never seen a map.
Reggie, perhaps you stay with Dato. Yo-Yo, can you read the other map?
Maybe.
Or you?
Uh,
I mean, I see that.
How hard is it
that-
to read a map, man? You just look at it, right? And then like you look for a big X, and that's where the thing is.
All right.
All
I
right.
could do that.
Dato, me and you go for the pod. You guys lead them on a merry chase. We meet back up.
Can we back up like right around here-ish?
Yeah, how about that?
Where's here-ish on the map?
That clump of trees over there.
No trees.
That
Just all you have to do is look for where the tracks go off the road. And this is where we'll meet.
that's where we'll meet.
You could follow my footprints.
True. When we see his footprints and the train and the tracks go different ways, that's where we'll meet back up.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
So which team am I in?
You're with Reggie.
And where are we going?
We're going to the pod.
Party?
The pod, Dato.
The
The
pod.
The pod.
Oh, pod. Your
Pod.
accent is thick.
I know. I'm from Rhaegar. This is how a lot of us talk.
Got it.
All right. So put the cart down. Right. Stop. Let it go.
Put the cart down. Now let's
I've
go.
let go.
Pick me up and run. We gotta go fast.
Most of it was me.
I know. All right.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. All right, let's keep moving the cart.
hey, Tony, take
Yes.
a look at your messenger in Discord.
Wait. We already split up.
Should we all get out of the cart and start pushing?
Well, no, like since we were like Dato powered, no, it's only half like my character.
So the carts, you know, they're not horses on them. The carts are actually powered, like you saw in the last episode.
Yeah.
They're powered by some sort of engine inside a little bit, but it can't go that fast. You know, if somebody revved it up and tweaked it like that, it would be special. It'd go fast. That was odd what you saw. These they cruise along maybe like 10 miles an hour. So Data was just like taking that movement and just like accelerating it dramatically.
That's what we got. Our 15-minute lead, I guess.
Yeah, and the fact that they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
All right. So now we'll just
maybe two of us get behind, just make it go a little faster. No.
You get out and the cart's just too high for you. You're just like now you're running for your life. You up in the car. Get back. That's the beginning of that adventure.
I did say maybe.
Okay, so you two head off, and you make your way to the mountains. We're gonna see you guys reach the point with the mountains, and the two of you run towards the mountains, and the 1, 2, 3, 4 of you, if I'm correct, start making like a wide circle. Okay. You guys head towards the mountains. When you get there, you look around, and Dado just start looking around the area. I wonder where we have to go.
I checked the map. Does it seem we're on course?
Yeah, it seems like you're there. Perception.
Perception.
Dado actually might have made it. You rolled high.
18.
Wow, you got the rolls today,
Rolling
man.
tonight.
He goes, look, what is that? And you see there's a cave that is high, and you see there's actually charred marks around the cave. And perhaps the cave was not there before.
I think we better investigate this cave, Dado.
Let's go. I'm going to climb a mountain. He runs. You start going up. Oh, natural one. He goes up. He runs. I'm going to climb a mountain. He goes to the mountain. He goes. He just falls back.
Wait, it's the next day. Aren't ones 20s? Isn't that what we decided last time?
No, you have to call for that enhancement. When you guys call for that enhancement for the day, you'll get it. They haven't called for it yet. So he falls back on his back, and just like this. He's kind of like a turtle turned over for a second.
Does he right himself?
For about the first 10 seconds, he's just not. You're a little worried.
Dado,
I'm in an awkward position.
Can you roll over?
This is embarrassing. Could you not tell this story later?
I won't. Don't you? You have no core muscles. That's a flaw in your design.
I have no muscles at all.
I try and roll him over onto his stomach. Maybe this will help.
That helps.
The dog command.
Dado, you got to be careful going up a mountain. You can't just walk up it.
I have never climbed a mountain.
Got to grab with your hands and balance yourself carefully.
Grab with hands. Balance. Good ideas. I will try again. I
think he's got it.
He starts calling out.
14.
14.
If I'm going to
you're fine. Climb check, just take away your point. You guys make your way up, and you see that the cave is not like a cave normally, which would be kind of more, even with the ground, with horizontally. This cave is obviously on an angle of some type. Patreon reroll coming in from Joshua for Tom.
Hey, thank you, Joshua.
Yeah.
This cave is on a 45-degree angle down.
When we get to the mouth of the cave, it slopes down?
Yes.
All right. I carefully try and 45 degrees. I hold onto the wall and kind of try and carefully.
Okay, you're gonna
walk
roll.
down.
You're gonna roll a. I want to make this a Constitution check because you're keeping yourself up. Give me a 12. If you don't, you slide.
Yes, 17.
Dado falls right in. He rolled an 11, but he has no Constitution because he's a.
I just hear like a clang,
Was he,
clang, clang.
was he first or second?
That's a great point. He would probably be following you.
Like,
If I roll high, he's first. He was first. He was anxious. Okay, so he comes in. He goes in. He goes on his stomach back. So whoa! I am now sliding down a mountain, and he slides into the hole. You're standing there. You hear like shh. You hear like a big crash.
All right. I keep making my way down.
Okay, you make your way down, and you hear other voices. You hear, yeah. What is that? What is that? You're like all these things. Hello.
I don't.
I'm Dado. Ow! Please don't do that. Ow! You hear like ting, ting, ting. Patreon reroll to Rob for being sneaky from Richard Wild. Thank you.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Oh man, I don't even have a. Okay.
Patreon reroll for the person in the crew who thinks has a character most likely to die.
well, I think Rob's about to go fight goblins with his fists. So.
Right. I'm looking.
Rob gets it.
Yeah. They suddenly flaw and they are splitting up. It's kind of apparent.
What? There's a battle in the mountains? Can't believe it. Let's split up.
Oh.
It's not like they specifically told us, hey, it's really dangerous out there.
Did they? I was.
Details matter.
All right, I creep up slowly. See if I can.
Okay, you're creeping. Take off a point for Constitution again.
That's my last point.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You're crawling down a 45-degree slope, keeping
So that
yourself
means I
up,
roll 12 on
using your
Constitution
gnomish
stuff?
core muscles, as you mentioned.
Right.
Yeah, now you're gonna roll a d12.
Okay. So that was I lose my last point. So now I roll
It says D20. Yeah.
8
There you
plus the nat. Do I add the original? Or
You had the 1. The
the
cost goes second.
9.
Oh,
9.
you got the +2 from everybody, right?
That's from YouTube. We have to see if you have 30 on YouTube.
Yeah, because it was +2, and then we got the luck
Reg-
also.
No,
Reggie's
that's
gonna
that's
die.
rerolls and enhancements. Okay, so you start climbing down on your stomach, and you're sliding a little bit, but I'm going to give it to you. It's enough to hold up. You come to a ledge, and it goes into like a large underground cavern here, and it's lit. There's actually torches around, and there's also like little fires and fire pits on the floor. There's more fire pits on the floor than there are torches on the walls, and apparently you've come across some sort of kobold den.
Yeah.
And they're all sitting there, and it smells like old food eaten. There's bones everywhere. You know, they're not living a life of style. They're living in a life of kobold style.
Oh.
So they're all there, and they're throwing rocks at Dado, who's just like, "Ow, ow! Please stop, ow!"
Okay.
And other ones are running for spears and stuff.
Okay. So there's torches around. Are there tents, huts, anything like that? Little, or they're just
There are little huts actually inside. Yeah,
okay. And no sign of the pod.
not right now.
Not right now. And how total number of kobolds did you say approximately?
Immediately, it's
Dozens?
more than 30, more than 40. Like
30,
looking around
40,
real quick.
okay. I want to see. Okay, I'm going to see if I can skirt. Staying in the shadows, hide in shadows.
Okay.
And
You skirt the perimeter, hide in shadows. You can roll for that.
skirt hide in shadows. And I won't say the second
Take a
part
point.
of my plan yet.
Sure. Take a point out of survival and make your roll.
Ah, yes.
Here it comes.
No. Rerolls. Reroll.
Rerolls are active.
And you can add a +2 to the reroll now, right?
Did we get luck?
We did get.
Yeah.
I think we got luck. Yeah.
We got luck.
Okay, yeah, we have luck. So you can add your luck to your reroll.
Okay, so I'm adding 2 plus 2, adding 4 to this.
Yeah.
Oh, 6.
So some of the kobolds come over to you, and they hear you, and you see them running over to the area, and they're all freaked out already. So they just start running to you, and you see like 4 of them jump at you, and they have spears in different forms that are really bad to somewhat bad. And they're like, "You, stop!
Hello, my name is Reggie.
Shut up! Quiet! Lay down!
Of course, I just
Lay down!
want to say hello.
Lay down!
I'd lay down.
Great!"
Keep my hands up, smiling.
One of them comes over you with a rope.
Whoa. You're not so fast, my kobold friend.
He starts tying your hands.
I understand you have such security measures, of course. I just wanted to say hello. I heard you were occupying this cave here. And
Do you let them tie you up?
I do.
Okay.
Yes.
I do. I want to somebody clip that, please. I do.
I'm trying to be very agreeable.
Okay. As you're talking, they just tie you up. You're doing great, Rob. It's fully the
Just
characters.
look.
This episode's called "Rob Gets Tied Up." It feels like a Tailspin adventure.
So, I live in a cave nearby.
That's the plan.
Not the plan. This is the plan B.
Get her.
Plan
Yeah.
A was to sneak around, set the whole thing on fire, and take it from there.
Don't tell me the whole plan. Okay, so you're being tied up, and they're just kind of giving you commands.
I've just come to speak with your chief.
They bring you over to the center of the place, and you see they're
I'm gonna get
as
killed.
you're standing there, they start tying your legs. Also, you can
Oh,
continue
no
to-
need for all that.
You can continue to talk.
Is your chieftain
Reggie,
available?
you're here. I was worried.
Hello, Dado.
Guess what?
What?
They stopped throwing rocks at me.
I know.
I think we're friends.
We are friends. Say, That's what I was just telling them. Which one of you is the chieftain or the shaman or whoever runs things around here?
Are you talking to me?
No, I looked at the kobolds.
Oh.
Just be quiet, Data. Whatever I say.
Okay. You see some kobolds like, we are in charge.
You are in charge.
They finish tying your legs, and then they pick you up, and now you're horizontal. And they
Okay.
bring you over to where they make their food. They put you on the rack. And we're gonna hold up right there.
No.
So you guys are making your pass around, and Oni, you can roll a d20, and give me a, you don't add any modifiers. Just roll. You do get a +2 for this because of the fans. So you can roll. Try to achieve a 10.
Okay, I'm gonna roll that in the Dungeon Master.
Sure. We have 500 stars, bits coming in from Phantom in the Morning. It is for Oni.
And that's a D20?
D20, yeah.
No, 9.
Joshua says this reminds me of the Diary of Sloth Escape the Dungeon episode with Rob. 100%. That's just adventuring with Rob. That's what it is, right?
That's like the classic.
Rob's
episode.
shiny ball. That's my favorite episode of Escape Dungeon.
So I got a 9.
9.
I will use that reroll immediately and use it. Try it again.
God. Trying to get higher.
Wanna take you higher.
Wow.
That is exactly 10.
I think it was 10. Exactly 10. You got it. So you see what's going on. You see that some people got off, and you see them making their way to the right, and you get the suspicion, you're pretty smart, that it might be a ruse. So you could decide whether you need to follow them or not. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I think they would follow the people that are getting off at this point.
Okay, so you guys make your way, and then you notice one of the carts goes towards the mountain. Now we're going to roll randomly for the other carts. 4, 5, 6, the other carts follow him as well. 1, 2, 3, they do not, and they follow you guys. Here it comes. That first cart follows Oni, and the last cart follows Oni, 5 and 6. So all
So
three
no one
carts
falls
go to
for
the
your
mountain.
ruse?
This
Uh-oh.
doesn't quite work. Perhaps we turn around.
So fan poll for NPC appearance unlocked. Congratulations, guys. There are 4 characters you can unlock right now. Do we have it in there? Moderators, if you have that list.
Oh, please be Super Farmer.
Super farmer.
It is not Super
It'd be
Farmer.
great if you showed
I
up
have the
right
list
now.
here. Let's see if they have it there. He's saying working on it. I have it here also.
I mean, Onyx, I'll take any of those
Is it
guys.
So this is all voted by the fans right now. That's a message from my father. That's not what I need. Dad, hello. No, imagine.
He's the NPC.
My dad's people like, so what is this, Tony? What's happening?
Is Mega Goat one of the
Why
options?
am I here? We're just...
Okay, here it is. Here it comes, guys. You have your choices, guys. It is Carl Linger,
I knew he was going to be one of
Jacques. We are in the Sunken City,
them. I know. Jock will be okay. I want
Sparky.
someone's going to save me. Sparky would be good.
or Lump.
You think they're coming for
Those are your choices.
What?
Vote now.
No, save Reggie. Well, both of them. I need.
either one.
Where is this NPC appearing? First off, are they saving me or are they saving the other?
Very good, because you were getting ahead of yourself, and you thought they were just going to save
It
you.
doesn't matter. In either case, I need saving. So
I remember when Sparky was born.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah, Tom did that.
Sarah Forrest says, Oni says, okay, he's right here. Oh, it keeps going back. I missed so many. Hold on. Went so fast. Okay. That is the list, guys. Here it comes. Let's see we vote. Guys, help me figure out what is the most, because I'm just going to be pulling them up. Here we go. First vote, 1 for Lump. Somebody count for me. 1 for Carl.
There's a
1
poll
for Jacques.
in Steam.
1
I
for
mean,
Lump. Oh, that's so much better.
On Twitch, yeah, on Twitch, there's a poll.
Thank you. Poll is active. People coming in. I should put the comments up. Thank you. Got it.
Tone he.
Vin can't spell. Piranhas, right, Vin? Remember? Remember that? Okay. Piranha. I love that his father did that. I put that in there. I literally laughed by myself making it up. I was like, it's piranhas. It's my favorite thing. Okay, guys, 10 more seconds on that. Who's the person that comes up? Let's go to you guys in the meantime. You guys see that they're not following you. You can role play. This is Damien and everyone else here besides Rob. What do you guys want to do?
I believe we should turn around and follow because they followed. I almost said Archie.
Yeah, we got to do something.
And Dato.
Yeah, but like, do they like know where to go, or are they just like saying, "Well, they went that way"? Like if Reggie and Dato have a map and they don't have a map, then they won't know where to follow them, right?
Yeah, but if they're following them, we gotta help them out.
Yes, I believe we need to turn around immediately.
All right, man. I don't want to fight 15 gnomes. We're not gonna win. But okay, whatever you want to do.
Leave them.
I mean, whatever. Like this plan didn't work, so I guess that's the right thing to do.
Yeah, let's get back on the road.
Regroup.
Okay.
He's just gonna keep driving.
So
around.
That's what I would do, man.
So you guys change your course, and this is you noticing them that their course is going towards them. So it's not like they did it and you're 15 minutes out and you're like, oh man, we're so far out. It's you can tell what they're doing. So you just turn around and you realize they're not following you. You guys arrive at roughly the same time as all three carts. Okay. The first cart is Oni's cart over here, and he's probably, we're going to put him as 10 rounds ahead of everybody else. So you guys are now in earshot. You're all pulling up to the mountain, and you hear noises coming from the mountain also, other noises to the fact. And you actually see smoke coming out of the mountain too, which must be something good.
Yeah.
So you guys can role play, and you see Oni's crew. He has there's how many of you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's another crew of 5 behind him, and there's crews of 6 every single time now.
Oh, Jacques won.
Jock won. Very good. Okay.
Good.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys can role play.
Hey guys.
You guys stole our maps.
Does he know that?
We did what?
He can say that he could assume anything he wants.
He's just conjecture.
Or there's only 5 maps and you guys have the only ones that are maps. I don't know, but we're following you because like we have no idea what's going on here.
We only had one map.
Yeah, like we I mean, yeah, like, well, it looks like there's something here. I think following us might have been like the right thing to do for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, after we find the pod, then maybe we'll give you the map that we have. How about that?
We'll see. I mean, if is there any you guys can see what's on the map, right? I mean, are there any other pods near this one?
What if we give you the map and you go find another pod?
And then how would you find them? Do you like know where it is now?
Don't worry. Don't worry about us.
Well, I think what we're saying is, I think what we're saying,
Yeah.
we're asking you here, take the map. You'll have a map. You can find another one, and we know there's one like around here, and let us try and find the one that's around here. We'll find it without the map. I think that's what we're trying to say.
Yeah, okay. That seems like a good deal. If you guys want to give us the map, we'll take it and we'll go find one of the other ones.
All right.
Okay.
I look around for the cart. Oh, we have the cart.
You're on a cart.
They have the map.
I look
though.
around for the cart. Oh, look.
I don't know if you have the map. No, he never gave you the map.
Yeah, he did.
Wait, maps?
No, he did.
He gave us one, and you guys had the other.
I
Right.
said
You
I guess
you
I
go-
gave them one map. I said I'd give them one so we could meet
Yeah.
up back at the pod
Part of your plan?
with
Okay.
the original. So
Okay,
Oh, yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
so you have one map.
One.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, so we'll
Just for
take one
fun,
of
where's the map? Where was it?
In the cart, I guess.
In the cart.
Oh,
Great.
Yo-Yo. No, Yo-Yo had it because he said he was going to read it.
I'm going to take that first answer in the cart. So everybody roll 1d20. If you roll a 1, the map is flown away.
17.
3.
9.
Okay, the map is there. Yo-Yo has it.
All right, I got it.
So we'll pull our cart up to their cart and reach out his hand for the cart for the map.
Okay. Yo-Yo, you give it to him?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Damien
we'll
didn't like
take We'll take the map and
It's like
we look at the map and you can see that there's one by the mountains and then there's one over there by the desert. Which is the closest looking one to where we are, other than the one in the mountains?
You look funny. It looks like we're on the X.
Oh, okay. No, we're gonna let them have this one because there are 2 other teams coming in. We'd rather go after another one, so we're gonna take the map and we're gonna go to the next closest one.
Okay, so you check it out, and you because they're all in different spots, you're probably gonna lose they're all going out probably like an hour of the journey. It's just gonna be you going out to go to one of the other ones, and then you'll still have a 2 or 3 hour back. So it will mean that you probably lost the competition. That would be an obvious thing that you would see. It's just
That's obvious.
Yeah, it would be extremely obvious. You have to go. Everyone's going out. In their directions. You have to travel over to that one and then make the same journey back. You will lose. You would be at best an hour or more behind everybody else.
Okay.
But are other people going to those X's? How do they know where they are?
Well, 2 other teams had maps, right? So they're going with those ones.
Right. So it depends on which one he picks.
You don't know. All you know is you have a map with 5 X's on it, and you're choosing one of the X's. You could tell the distance on the map. You could read a map. You don't know who's going to what. You don't have that other information.
Do we know that the other 2 teams that had maps, do we know where they went? Did we see where they went?
You told us
one went towards the plains, but there's a few there, and one went towards the desert, so there's a few there. You don't know which one they went to.
Yeah, so each one of the areas now has like a few people heading towards it, not just one.
Yeah,
So
there's one in the. I think there's one in the mountains, two in the desert, and then 2 in the plains.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna turn around and head back towards the city. We're gonna take our chances.
Good luck.
You're going towards the city, not one of the X's.
Correct.
Okay. I was like, okay, okay, good sir.
We'll see you later.
Okay. Okay, you turn around and you go. You pass one of the other carts, and they stop you. Like, where you going?
Well, we got a map. We're gonna go check out another one, but those guys over there.
We don't have a map.
Yeah, I think they're right on one of these X's over there. I mean, if you guys wanna try to get that one, they're right there. I mean,
let's go. And both go forward.
Thanks a lot.
We go towards smoke.
Right. So you park the cart right outside. You could head up if you want to in the mountain. Give me one endurance for up the mountain. Everybody make a roll d20, and we're gonna give me we'll give it a 12.
6.
I will made it. 21.
Use a reroll. Made it.
Yeah, I'll use a reroll.
Do you have a reroll?
Yeah, I have 2.
Yep.
18.
Okay, so you guys all climb up to the hole. It's a 45-degree angle, like how Stress Rob is, and the burning sensation, the burning smell, and you're wondering what they're burning, and so you kind of look inside. Now that they've lit the cave up, you can see much easier than Rob did when he went inside, and you can see Reggie is literally sideways, being turned over a fire. And near him, Dado is sitting there, who looks like he doesn't know what to do.
All right.
All of a sudden, you hear like, "What are you guys doing?"
Ah!
You see an older guy, and he has is a couple of things he hunted for, and he has them on the ground. He has a gray cloak around him. He has daggers on his side, a pistol, 2 pistols on his side also, and the big rifle behind him. And he's probably in his late 70s.
Why, hello. Our friend is in danger. Would you mind helping us?
No, not really.
Oh.
We have to do the round of applause for the guest star.
His line holds off because he's smokes a little more.
Do we anyone recognize him?
Make a roll. If you do anybody feel like you would know? Does anyone like feel like your character is like a nut about the story of the heroes?
I'm not about the story, but I feel like there's only one French guy in the whole world. So,
well, no, his accent is from Queensland, so there are many. But he's in the desert by it, so I'll give you a +2. Try to get me. We'll do a 12 again. You actually get a +4 because you have a +2 from the audience.
No.
Nobody knows. That's it. Damien?
No.
No idea who this guy is.
What's your name?
Damn it. Melissa. I am Jacques. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Galinda.
That is great. What are you guys doing in the hole? That's a kobold then.
There's our friends in there, and it looks like they're gonna eat them.
You should get them out very swiftly.
We just got here, but yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do.
Will you come help us?
It's kind of like, I'm getting old and I'm tired, so I'm not climbing down into a den and fighting kobolds.
Can I borrow a knife or something?
Our gun?
I would know how to use one of those.
I'll make you a deal. Good deal.
Hey.
You can borrow my knife, and I get to ride back with you. And you save me probably like a whole day's walk.
Sure, that's our cart right over there. You can just
That's why I'm saying it. I steal the cart.
Can you keep other people from coming near our cart? Will you protect the cart?
I have to fight people. And he looks over and he goes, "Oh, is it from them?"
Yes.
I can take care of this. I am kind of famous. He goes, "Here you go." He gives you the dagger. He goes down and you see him put his hand up. And he goes, "Gnomes, hello, it's me." Okay, so Jacques goes to talk to them, and you guys now have the cave all to yourselves.
I slide down.
You slide right down. Okay.
I slide down after him.
Yeah. Controlled slide.
Oh, you're in there. Sorry, Damien.
Yeah, I'll go with them. Yeah.
Okay,
I
you guys
Jack Burton style the knife.
you all slide down, and oh wow, okay. You slide down, and you appear in the den with all the kobolds, and the kobolds are like, "What?" They're all looked at you, and they're just cooking Reggie, and Reggie's clothes are lighting on fire and being singed,
Stop cooking our
and it kind of
friend.
smells like Reggie in the room a little bit.
Ugh.
You're not sure what that means.
Pardon me, but that's our friend, and you need to let him go.
One of them, some of them come over with spears. 8 of them run over, and they stop running in front of you. Like, "You next, lie on ground." And one comes with rope.
Cut the
I
rope.
want to hide in shadows.
Cut the rope.
Cut the rope.
Roll d20.
I run.
Hide in shadows, but they are looking at you.
Yo.
So you
I
can
will use a
make yourself
reroll.
roll.
All right. 15.
15. Okay, you cut the rope, and he goes, "Ah!"
Stop cooking our friend, man. Dado, get him off of that.
He told me to be quiet.
Dado,
I'm-
go rescue him.
Get him off of that, man. He's cooking.
Dado, he goes, "Okay." He goes up. He goes, "Excuse me. Do you mind if I disturb your dinner?" "No." They take it. They try to.
He said they don't mind.
Grab
I don't mind. Get him.
grab
They did.
McDay quick.
He said no. You asked him to be mine.
Okay.
He said no.
He picks you up.
I should have done. No way to think about that. Sorry.
All right, kobolds. As I said earlier, we are friends.
You just tied up, saying this sideways.
We're friends. We're friends.
They come over. They start going over. They start hitting Dado with the spears. It's just like ching, 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 ching. It's not really doing anything to him.
We are here for
Would you roll your check?
23.
Okay, you were. They're not. They lost attention. So you rolled so high. They were looking at you. Started paying attention to him and Dado, and then you slip into the shadow.
We are simply here to make a deal with all of you.
5% of the show is just you making speeches. Go ahead.
Is it true that this is the cave with the magical pod of metal? Is this where it is?
Okay, I'm gonna roll a hostility check. See if they want to talk to you about this. 6 is the most angry. 1 is the most peaceful. We're gonna roll it now. Here it goes, and this will determine whether we roll a bluff check.
6
for your
is
negotiation.
peaceful.
No.
Well, other way.
Why? But why mill models? I rolled a 5, so they're not listening to you, and they're just attacking.
Reroll.
Hold me high, Day. Oh, reroll.
Reroll.
Oh, okay. Here it comes. 4.
Slightly
better.
They poke a little
I'll
less
tell you what,
aggressive.
I'll give you a roll, but it's going to be very hard. I'm going to make it an 18. So your negotiation check. This is you to get them to negotiate with you. If you fail, they're just going to attack you. You got to beat me.
2.
They have to beat me. I'm sorry. They 18. 2. No good. Okay, so they're just attacking you. They're not really listening to you. 2 attack you with the spear. 4 to 1, they both miss you. 1 breaks his spear on Dado, hits it by accident.
Dado, hold me as high as you can.
This is as high as I can go.
Press me higher.
Maybe I'll find a rock. And he's just walking for a rock to go even higher.
Good.
Okay, so there is a bunch of spears. There's a 2 on you now, 2 on you, 2 on you, and 2 on Yo-Yo. Here it comes. Tom, this is you first. 7 and 5. They're both misses. Yo-Yo, a 13 and a 14.
That's a hit.
Uh-oh.
Okay, here comes the pain. 2 damage and 2 damage. You are hidden. Galinda, 13
Oh, yeah.
and a 7. 13 hits you, right?
Yeah.
4 damage.
Oh, great.
You guys now go.
All right.
Technically, Rob, you go first, but you can't do much, so you're just yelling with him to raise you higher, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Hey, guys, let's not fight. I don't want to like stab anybody or anything. We're just trying to move past here.
We've come to buy your pod.
Okay, so we come by your pod, and you're trying to negotiate with them. Okay, you're going to... the hostility is still high, so make a check, an unnatural 20.
What modifier am I using?
Oh, this is will.
Oh, will. Okay. So, okay. 19.
It's charisma. That's will.
Nope. A 13. That's what I
13. Okay, so that's your turn. Oh, yeah, sorry, Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo, what do you want to do?
Can I try to like run around the room to like avoid? I want to run. I want to avoid being attacked.
Don't we all? Okay, so to do that, you would use evade on your sheet. That's avoiding.
Yeah.
Is that what you want to do? But you actually have this opportunity because you would have had to do that before.
What was that?
You would have had to do that before. So you could do it on your action right now. You could use evade underneath action rather, and you can do that for your turn. It might cost you a point. I forget.
Yeah, it definitely does. All right, I'll do that.
Okay, you're gonna roll a d6 and you're gonna add that to your dodge, and that'll stay until your next turn.
Okay.
Okay, so that's your turn.
He's hidden.
Yeah, Dan, what are you doing in your shadows?
Just traveling along the wall, trying to get deeper in around everybody.
Gotcha.
Can I use sleight of hand to try and grab the spear from them?
You can't use sleight of hand for that. You could try to do that. So for now, roll a d20. Technically, like a disarm or a grapple, if anything, I would allow. But okay, roll d20 or action. Make it like a combat.
What do I add?
Combat. It's like a combat.
Oh, combat.
Action. Action.
Is it what?
Oh.
Just roll to attack.
I rolled a 13, but do I get a +4 from them? So 17.
You get a +2 from them.
So 15.
15. Okay, so he's attacking you. You manage to grab the spear, and it's not very strong, but you grab the spear.
Alright.
Okay. So you have it. You yank it away from him.
Can I use it to try and like threaten
Attack
them?
him?
Like not attack, threaten.
No, you're out of actions here to threaten him. Well, you could use it. You could use intimidation and charisma, so will. So you could do that actually. So you threaten him with the spear. Roll a will check.
So I'm adding charisma to this.
You're adding your will.
One of the die.
Yeah. If you have that, yeah. Okay, so you threaten him.
4.
You threaten him with the spear. Nothing happens, and that's the end of that. They go again. They're trying to reach you. They miss you, and next round you'll be unreachable. Okay. Well, that's a 1 on you. Enjoy that. Do you know that's a natural 20 before it fell?
What?
Yes. It's just it slid on 20. Like I'm 20, and then went off.
No.
Here's the second one. That's a 14. It's probably a hit.
That's
Okay. Don't forget, you guys. You have reactions. You can stop me. Just so you know.
Ow.
You can use evade under,
Oh, okay.
or you can DR the damage. You have to do it now as a reaction.
Evade.
I haven't taxed you yet.
Well, evade anyway.
Well, if you're evading anyway, you're wasting your
I'm
points.
kidding.
But you're looking for your die.
I'm gonna evade when you get to me.
Okay. Here we go. Yo-yo.
Yeah.
Misses 4 and 5. And this is on you 12. Is 12 a hit?
Evade.
Okay, go ahead, roll. Just as long as you get higher, go ahead.
17, 4, and a 2.
You have to roll only d6s.
Oh. Well, then a 4 and a 2.
Okay, so you're probably good at that point. Okay, so no damage there. That is it. Back to you guys. Dato is just holding you very high. You're now out of reach this round.
You got a hit on me. You didn't roll the damage.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, homework,
Sorry.
teach.
3 damage.
I shouldn't have said anything.
And you're up. Swoosh, what?
I shouldn't have said anything. All right. I start backing away, like trying to, hey, come on, let's go. Just trying to step out of combat, more towards where Dato was walking.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try and as best I can to disengage and be peaceful. Be like, we don't want to fight. We're not here to harm you guys. We're just trying to travel. Let's not fight. It's cool.
Okay. So you back off. You disengage. That is that's a withdraw on your chart. That's agility. And then you're trying to make a speech to them. And what does a charisma roll you're doing?
So there's 14 if I have to roll for the withdraw, and then
The withdraw, you don't roll anything.
Oh, okay. All right, so I'll do my charisma. Nah.
Well, you just take the 14 is what you rolled. So
Okay.
the 14 is for charisma.
Okay.
Melissa, do me a favor. Just fix your mic. Point your mic. No, just point it down to your mouth a little more. Cool. Okay, so you roll. So you're trying to get them to.
I'm just we're not here to fight. We don't want to fight you. We just want to travel your lands.
Gotcha. Okay. So you're trying to do that. They roll a natural 20. They don't believe it.
They don't-
You lie!
No, man.
You're trying to steal our treasure!
No, I'm not trying to steal your Maybe I am. Oh, no.
Oh, no!
I am. Oh, man. Am I the bad guy?
Yes!
No. We've come to make a deal for the treasure, to buy it. And we're offering...
Okay, since you guys have talked so many times to them, I'll re-roll this check. 3. They calm down.
In between all this stabbing,
Okay,
we're doing a lot of talking.
The ones,
Guys, wait.
the ones near you, I kind of stop for a second. You can make a charisma roll. Make your plea. What's your plea?
In exchange for your treasure, we offer you this robot.
What?
You're giving up Dato?
No, we're not. Why? We don't lie. Hey, dude, look at their houses and stuff. Hey, if you let us get the thing that's inside
We'll
here,
take the robot.
he's a person. You can't give him a robot.
Yeah, you can't have him. He's our friend.
I'll stay with the kobolds.
He agrees.
What?
Excellent. I mean,
Not
excellent.
forever. Maybe a day.
Um,
No, forever.
Cobalt.
I rolled a 16, by the way.
Here comes. They're agreeing. Yeah.
Uh,
We'll love it.
Cobalt, but would you mind if we just borrow him to help us with the treasure we seek in here, since it's quite heavy for us to carry?
We'll we'll sort it all out, right? Let me.
Oh, you want to take all treasure?
No,
Not
no,
all
we're
the
looking
treasure.
For one thing
It's
in
a
particular.
just a tiny bit of treasure. Little
if you-
part of the treasure.
Okay. And they talk. They get to a huddle, and you see an old one come over. Old wise kobold. Got shared knowledge. They talk. They come out of the
All
thing, like cartoon style.
Can someone cut my binds?
Yeah.
You've been doing a lot of work with that knife. Best knife
Cutting a lot of
ever negotiated for.
All right.
Okay, so they come back. It's like the old wise kobold goes up to you, and then he goes, "You may take the big purple shiny thing, but you no get item inside. It is ours."
Ooh. Well, that sounds very fair. May I ask what the item is, though? It sounds fascinating.
No,
What would you do with it?
keep it.
What does it look like?
It's very powerful.
All right. Well, that sounds fair enough. Shall we go
Yes.
get it out of there so we can get the pod?
Yes.
Let's go.
He walks over. He
I
takes you
follow.
there, and the kobolds start following you, and they start wherever fighting. They like, oh, we don't fight, and they
I'm
walk
gonna
over.
keep the spear.
No, he grabs it for you. Give.
Fine.
Okay.
I'll just hang on to my pickaxe that I got the other day.
Ah, Lucio. It takes you back, and they go into a cave. You're kind of there already. You're sneaking up, doing a really good job, and they're walking up. Do you want to come out of the shadows or stay in shadows?
No, did I get to the pod first?
Yeah. You know what? Yes. Good point.
Okay.
So you arrive at the pod first, and you realize they're all walking towards you now. So you have 2 rounds in the pod.
Can I open the pod?
Yes, you walk over to it. It looks beautiful, and it's actually already open.
I go in. I sit down in the pod.
Okay, you walk in, and in the center of the pod is a purple amethyst crystal.
Purple amethyst. How big is it?
It's bigger than like the fist crystals, like the fist size crystal, like this, like a softball.
Like
This one's probably like a bowling pin.
All I could think of was it's bigger than a bread box.
Yeah.
A bowling pin.
Hmm.
A bowling pin sized crystal.
Yes.
Huh. All right. Can I tell if the crystal is powering the pod?
Yeah.
It is.
You think so?
All right.
As a dark gnome, 100%. You know magical stuff. You've seen crystals before, and you know that you can't touch it with your hands. Also, you're very wise to that. Although last episode you saw, I may not have chimed to you, but you saw her touch a crystal with her hand, and it didn't get absorbed.
Okay. Can I turn it on? Is there anything there to turn it on?
You don't understand any of it. And it's not just to put it out there. It's not technology like spaceship future technology of the Earth. It looks like a technology based on someone took crystals and just used metal and made a isolated environment and they put it up there. So it's more magical buttons and things like that. So you recognize that it's magic and somehow you would interface with the controls. Maybe it's mental. You're not sure, but it's just so you know what to think of. It's not computerized. It's not computers. Just to put it out there. What do you want to do? So your first round is investigating it. That's your first round. Your second round.
Close the doors.
While you're inside?
Yeah.
You guys walk up and you go, it's not supposed to do that. It closed.
Close. How strange.
But it's like supposed to be open. Did we see it close?
You heard something.
Oh, we should probably move it. Maybe that'll be, then we could get it open later.
Dato, can you lift it?
He looks at it. He goes, it is really heavy. And he goes, and it budges a little bit. And he goes, And he walks to the other side, and he's seeing like push it. He slides it on the ground.
Yeah, let's not ding the paint up too much. I look around for anything that could be used to like roll it,
Like our cart outside.
yeah, but like in here, like something like it looks like it's scraping along the floor, right, when he's pushing it.
Yes.
Right, like something like I don't know, like
Do you have like blankets or something that we could lay down?
No.
Okay.
I would love a blanket.
like what about like some sticks that we could like roll it on top of, right? We could like move the sticks like logs.
That's a good idea.
Right?
Oh,
Sarah,
yes.
Sarah Ford is asking, where was Jacques in the fight? Jacques was not in the fight. Jacques is outside keeping the other gnomes from coming in. That happened before.
Swoosh. We could make like a surfboard with the sticks.
Right. That's what I'm thinking, right? And just roll it on out of here.
We don't have many sticks.
We are in a
Could
cave.
we use your spears?
No.
All right.
You take or don't take.
Okay. All right. All right. You want to try and help him lift it? Maybe like all of us together could.
Yeah, we can kind of, corner by corner when you lift something heavy, we just kind of.
Okay, so
Yeah, let's try.
So as fun as this is to play, let's figure out how to move something heavy. I'm watching it. I'm like, okay, let's move forward. Okay, so you guys, you do what you can. Nothing can take the weight, so you can't put it on. You need like logs of a tree to do what you're trying to do. So he takes it, he moves it up, and eventually he pushes it up the thing. It takes a long time. You get outside, and you hear like, and then there I was. I was holding on to a demon in hell, and I put a dagger to his throat, and I said, "You're going to take me up into the tree, or I'm just going to kill you. So you might as well do it." And I rode him all the way up, and that's when I get back with the group. So, oh, you're done. Thank God. I'm running out of stories. And all the gnomes are like, "Oh, look, they got it."
All right.
You were distracting us. Yes, I was.
Let's try and like get the cart over to the and like let's get it on the cart.
You push it out, and it starts going down. You see Dato's like, "Oh no, that's not good." And he runs to the other side. He's in front of it, but now Dato is sliding backwards.
Can we pull the cart like underneath where it is?
Yeah, you can bring the cars underneath,
Yeah.
but Dato has another problem. It's starting to slide down heavier and faster.
Inside, is there anything? Buttons, levers, handles?
I forgot he's inside.
He's like,
What's going on?
Has anyone seen Doltovin?
Yeah.
No, I have not.
Do you think?
Oh wait, I see him. He's in front of me. He's like right here, inside. And you hear, "What? No, get out."
Is there anything there? Buttons, levers?
Yeah, there's buttons everywhere.
Press the
Gonna
button.
Start pushing.
Stop putting buttons. That's what I do.
Roll, you're just guessing. Just roll D20.
Okay.
There's no intelligence used here, I think.
19.
19. What do you want to do?
I want it to start, and I want to fly it.
Okay, you imagine this, but that's not happening.
All I can think is like Willy Wonka in the
So-
elevator.
So all of a sudden, you press it, you're like, "Ooh, this button," and he goes, and you go, "Oh no!" They run out of the way, and he's like, "Oh my!" The cart then goes down. It runs into the cart where you guys are. You need to roll an agility save to get out of the way. It's gonna be a 15.
Woo. Made it.
Dead space for us.
Just.
Made it.
What did we get?
17.
15.
15.
+2 from the fans.
Okay, skill mastery. 3d6 we had, or 1d6 for skill mastery?
Whatever your
Yeah.
it is. Is it
Yeah.
a 3?
I used 3.
What do you mean you use 3?
It's 3 points. The cost is 3.
No, that costs 3 points. But what is in the left column?
Where is agility?
Nothing.
Well, then you don't get it.
So there's no skill boost?
There's skill mastery. That's what I thought you were trying to use.
Yeah, but you got to put points into it.
Yeah, I didn't put
You want to
points
just
in.
try a reroll?
Yeah. Because
You have lucky save. Can you do lucky save and talent?
Yeah, you can use 4 points of talent.
4. I have to use all my talent. All right, that does it. Thank you.
Or die.
Thank you. 16.
Oh, I have to use all of them or die.
Okay, I live.
Okay, so you dive out of the way. Lucky save. You're like, what? And you just kind of fall off to the side. That's what lucky save is. And then the spaceship goes in and blows apart your cart.
Okay.
But it goes along the ground. You're living in a pod. Now this is pod racing. You go flying in, and you're like, he's gone in like 4 seconds.
I'm
On the
running after
windshield is Dano. Please, don't stop.
All right.
I'm running after it.
You run after it. It's gone. It's literally gone out of your sight.
What?
Where is our shiny thing inside? You take. They come down. They start get spears. You see, they go back in and start getting spears. They're
All
coming
right,
out.
come on, we gotta go.
Yeah.
Run!
The gnome's like, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shock's like,
can I hop into one
Yeah,
of the other?
I
can
jump on a
hop into one of
cart.
the gnome carts?
there was a small problem. One of you gnomes, can you guys take me with you? No, you distracted us. Okay, that's fair.
Oh man.
You wasted my time. Then he goes back upstairs. He goes back up to the mountain. He grabs his pelts and his other stuff, and he starts walking home. Everybody feels bad for Chuck. So what do you guys want to do?
Oh, try jumping on the cart.
The cart is destroyed.
No.
one of their
carts.
carts.
Okay,
Steal one of theirs.
So they're getting on their cart. You run for the cart. Anybody else?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Yes.
You run to the carts. Immediately like, no! They start
Start
kicking you off.
pushing people, trying to throw people
Well,
off.
first, they are kicking you off. You always put yourself ahead of everybody right there in
I
the
don't
prime
always
position.
put myself ahead of everybody.
Here they come. This first one's for you. It is I give it a plus 12.
Yeah.
Not a plus 12. It's a 12.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3 or 4 knocks you on your butt. No, they just kick you in the face. Tush, take 1 damage.
I take it.
Who else is running up?
Yeah.
You?
Me.
Okay, it's a miss on you. That's a hit. 18. 4 damage. You get knocked on your butt. And the cards are rolling around. Yo-Yo, what are you doing?
I was running to the cart as well.
Okay, so they're attacking you. It's a 14. That is a hit. Take 1 damage. So you got knocked down, which means you're out of the competition for getting in the cart. The cart's going to pick up pace. It's going to be moving faster than you because it's motorized. 10 miles an hour is pretty fast for a gnome.
So now I'm on. I want to Indiana Jones.
You're not on. Stop. Indiana Jones. So he kicks you in the face. You're not on. So like you're there, but you're still running along, but you're being kicked. Okay? So running along.
He didn't
Far
hit
away.
me. Did I get on? If
I'm
he didn't hit
picturing
me?
it. It's pretty funny.
You could make an attempt to get on right now, yes.
Okay. And then
I rolled a 16.
16. So you're just trying to get up?
Yeah.
Okay, so you climb on the cart. They're mad at you. One trying to pull you off, but you get on. Go ahead.
I jump on. 9.
9. No good.
Reroll. It's
Thank God for Dan's rerolls.
Yeah, 6.
yeah. You add your luck and all the rest of
Yeah,
the
that's
stuff
right.
for the reroll.
You had a plus 4 to that.
Oh wait, actually, wait. I had a 13 on the first one.
That's enough. Okay, so you
Sorry. So you get your reroll.
you
back.
you fight you do you have a weapon? No, right?
No, I said I'm gonna Indiana Jones it.
What does that mean?
I mean, I smash his head into the dashboard and like throw him out.
You're going to try to driver. You're in the back of the cart. Okay, but
I'm envisioning it.
Okay,
Yeah, basically, smash him with whatever's there.
okay, so you he's trying to kick you. You get close to him and like you knock him on the ground. I'll let you use 2 strength points if you want to as an extra, just a bonus because of your situation. You can just toss him off.
I have no strength points. I'll just have to kind of
No,
him off.
so that is exactly what happens. Nothing happens. So you're on.
So, but I'm up on kind of fighting with this guy's where the situation is now.
You pulled him off. Yeah, you're on it on the back, but you still have other gnomes to contend with.
I'm unconscious.
Oh, you went unconscious from that. Wow. So she's on the ground behind you, unconscious on the floor. Okay, so the gnomes are attacking
What
you
about
guys.
Yo-Yo?
Yo-Yo, what are you trying to run on?
Yo-yo.
You took damage before. You could try to fight them, get it on. What do you want to do?
No,
6 seconds. 6.
do I see her go down?
Yes. 4.
All right, I'll stop and try to help her out.
Okay, helping her out. They're attacking you. 2 on you. 1 hits. 3 damage.
Oh boy.
2 attack you. Natural 20 on you.
Oof.
You can use critical save if you want to try to do that. If there's knowledge. Otherwise, you're going to take 6 damage.
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
So critical save, which is half the damage back to normal.
Okay.
So you take 3 damage.
Okay.
Yo-Yo's back. That's it. You guys go.
Okay. So how many gnomes specifically exactly are on this?
There's 6 total in a group now.
Jeez. All right, I try and kick one of them. I kick one of them off the thing.
Lots of kicking. Go ahead.
Straight in the chest, like a nice kick.
Okay.
Yes, 23.
Okay, cool. Roll 1d4. 3 or 4, they go flying off.
3.
Awesome. Dun, 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 dun. It goes flying off. You go.
I pull out the dagger. I go, hey, nobody wants to get hurt here.
Charisma check.
That's right. We're calling the
Tom
shots
is all
here.
charisma this game. Go ahead.
All right. That would be a 19.
Okay, roll d4. Higher the better. Good save.
How do you save 2?
Chest action.
2. 2 of them see that they don't want to fight you. They jump off.
All right.
So now you have 3 left on there, right?
So we had
I
one.
one.
You threw 1 off. That's 2. Yeah, 3 left. Right, correct.
All right.
Okay, so they go right now. You 2 are together. He's taking care of you.
Thanks, Yo-Yo.
We'll say you were fighting more, so it'll be 2 on you. You have an 11. 11 hit you?
Yep.
3 damage.
Okay.
Tom misses 7 to 9.
All right.
You guys go. Go ahead.
Okay. Stop the cart.
Okay, charisma again. Go ahead. Using your points.
Yeah. This is it.
I rolled pretty low.
13.
I have a 7.
All right.
Okay, he can say, "Okay, come on, it's not worth our lives for this."
That's what I'm saying, man.
Oh my god! He jumps off. The other guy jumps off too because he sees it. Last guy does. So that's it. He's in the back. He's hurt pretty bad. And you look back and you see Yo-Yo is on the floor with Galinda. And
All right. I bring the cart back. I go, guys, you don't have to jump off. There's enough room for everybody. Let's just take the cart together.
oh, you saying it to those guys?
Yeah, I don't want to fight you guys. Just get on the cart. We're going to get the ship because we got
They
it.
look at you. They run to the other team. Like, will you pick us up? They don't want to be near you
All
guys.
right, let's
They
get
don't trust you. You have a nice fight. You flash it to them, and you're like, "We can all be friends, man."
Hey, man.
We can be friends.
All right.
Get on the car.
Just trying to
Be my friend.
get on this cart right now.
That's how I made all my friends, you know.
That's it.
They were nice.
I believe it, Melissa.
It's true. Sasha Menace. So we get.
We're make the moves
yeah,
along. We're
get
gonna say,
her- get-
Damien, if you want to pick her up and bring her along, you can.
All right, yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go over to this now. You and Data are flying through, and you see Sunken City coming up real fast on the radar. Little radar. So you're making your way there, and it's coming up to like this walls on the side. You're either gonna fly past it, and make a right in Albuquerque, or you're gonna turn. You're gonna go right here and stop. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna press the same button.
I
That
knew you were gonna say that. Okay. Roll D20 and just beat a 5.
Beat a 5.
Beat a 5. So check 6.
13.
Okay, so you press the same button, and it goes. When you slide, and right in front of Sunken City, you stop, and Tato just falls off. I survived. I think my soul is still back at the cave. Oh wait, it's catching up.
I open the door. Data, were you okay?
I think so.
Well, we did it.
We need to get it inside now.
Are
I'll turn
my
it.
guys out there?
Yes, I was way back there. So he starts turning it so that it'll be facing the right direction. And you see a group of gnomes coming up. It's the gnomes from the beginning. And roleplay.
Hey, that's a nice pod you got there.
That's our pod.
Yeah, but you guys gave us a bum map.
A
And one of
bum
your
map.
guys obviously took those other maps.
He did. Oh, wait, does he know that? You said that in front of him, right? Yes, he did. Yes, we did. We took all 10, apparently. It's
So,
not
I mean,
cheating.
Obviously, taking stuff from other people is fair game with you guys.
It is fair game.
So I think we're going to have to take that pod.
I get
That would also be fair game.
Data, get in the pod. Come on.
In the pod. Wow, that's much better than being on the outside. He runs in.
I get in the pod too. Close the door.
Okay, so you guys are running up, and you see that he's getting inside the pod. The pod is now facing the correct direction.
Are
do
they
you guys
going
wanna
to
do?
try? Are they going to try to run it? If they try to run it, then we're just going to stand. We're going to take our cart and start pushing the pod, like rolling it on the ground in front of us.
Explain that to me.
We're going to take our
Fine,
cart
thanks for bringing
and we're
it
going to
down.
pull up behind
We
it
got
and
movers
roll
inside.
it in front
Wow! Wow! Look at that.
while you guys
There's
are
a D&D player
inside.
right there. So he pushes the cart in front of you, and just starts to roll.
Wait.
Well, they're not moving yet. So he puts the cart in front of you, so it's in front of the.
No, we're
Car maneuvers happening.
It's not
right
without
now.
its gambles.
We're gonna push that cart. We're gonna push it
This is
right
the
back
guy
into
who
the
pushed it.
Sunken City.
It's-
Wait a second. You're putting your cart in front of the pod, or you're pushing
No.
the pod from behind?
We're pushing the pod towards the Sunken City, whichever direction the pod is facing. It doesn't matter. We're gonna roll
thought you were going
the
in front.
pod. We're gonna roll the pod into the Sunken City and claim that it is ours.
Okay.
Okay, so he goes behind you and he starts pushing the pot in and scraping on the ground.
No, we're using the cart to push it. Yeah, we're gonna try to roll We're gonna try to roll it, like, because it's round, right? So
It's not totally. It's not total. No, it's not totally round.
What's it like, diamond shaped?
It's sleek. It does move somewhat easily for being what it is, but
Like a
Okay,
sunglasses
so
case?
we're gonna push it. Yeah, we're gonna push it.
Sure.
Okay. If I feel them start to push us, I hit the same button.
They definitely push you.
All right. I hit the button again.
Okay, so you need to roll a agility save. This is going to be a 17 because jet engine thrusters are just right in your face, about to go off.
Ooh.
So roll this. I'll take a +4.
And in Dungeon Master here.
You could roll an actual die right there. You're fine.
Okay, so I rolled a 19 plus 4. That's a 23.
Okay, great. So you jump out of the way, and here's how many of your fellow people get out of the way. 9. Oh, 6? It's a 6. 3. So 3 of them are out of the way. 2 get roasted. We go flying. They obliterate into arcane mist. You're like, Harry, Larry. Those are always my NPC names. Barry, Harry, Larry. It's just 3. You fly through the Sunken City. It is aimed for the door, and you go into the. I guess the doors will be open. We'll say they're open. So you'll destroy the city.
Time my stop to.
Sure. You go through. People are just running out of the way, and I'm gonna have to roll for it. To be fair, I'm gonna roll low. There's lots of people. 18. There's not. So there are a few people. You're gonna hit them, but it's not that many. Does that help?
Just a few.
We don't what Findelar would do. A couple of people. You always have crispy edges to all of our plans. That's what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna say it's this many people.
Extra Gnome Crispies.
2 people are gonna die.
Yeah, you make new friends.
What do you want to do here?
How far into the Sunken City am I?
It's right through the gates. It would be the busiest section, and then you have to go down. You're going down the whole main area.
Embarcadero. He's going through the Embarcadero in a runaway train.
You actually you do have to make a turn. You are eventually. I'm thinking like it's one path, but you have to actually make a turn a bit, and then it goes down to the main road. So you're gonna hit. You could stop it in the gates, but to get to the shop, you'd have to make a turn, which you don't know how to do yet.
If I'm gonna hit people, then I'll stop.
Okay, so you get.
But I'm far enough away from them, right?
Yeah. You obliterated the cart, and they're on the floor, and you're inside. Yeah.
Okay.
They can't take credit for it, at least.
So I'll stop then.
Okay, so you stop right before some people, and you see it's an old bard guard, and he's sitting there, and he's like, "Oh, hello. I'm so glad you stopped.
Hey.
I'll move out of the way." Now, a new recruit, son. This is what it's like here. Many gnomes here. They're always up to crazy things. Just hope they don't kill you. Come on, let's go over here. That was Gerald. So you stop. You guys are on the way back on a cart.
I throw the maps as we're flying back. I just whoosh.
The maps.
Extra maps. I just
I thought he said bats also.
I was like, baps?
All the bats that I
Bats? I'm
collected.
like,
Okay.
I just make sure that those maps are not. Only one map is on my body when we get back to it.
Okay. You throw the maps up. You get it in. You enough where you see Corny comes up, and Corny apparently is getting ready to counter the people. We're gonna say, let's see if anyone else beat you. Yes. So one team come up before you. They come back with the cart, and it's on the cart, the way everyone expected. But you flew it in there in style. You, Corny, you walk up and you see this young gentleman. You know exactly who this is. You just had a nice long conversation with him, and he came back with it, and Dado walks out as well.
Congratulations. What happened to the rest of your team?
They got stuck with the kobolds in the cave.
Stuck with the kobolds in the cave? You fought kobolds to get this?
No, I snuck away from the rest of them, and I thought maybe I could hide in the pod while they put it on the cart, but it wasn't really working out.
So how did you get it back to the city without a cart?
Drove it.
You drove it?
Yeah. That's what it does, right?
Yes. I was on the outside, and then I was on the inside. It's fast on both of them.
Livmora, come here. This guy figured out how to drive one.
Excellent. It has a power crystal inside.
Yeah. It has a big crystal inside that the kobolds wanted to keep, but I know you said keep it all intact as much as possible, so I don't want that to happen.
Told two of
Yes. It would have been terrible if kobolds had a crystal of this size. Which can you show me on the console which button you pushed?
Yeah.
Okay, so you take him inside. They show you the button, and other gnomes from his workshop come in, and they attach like ropes and a bunch of systems. They actually crane it up to a cart. They put it on, and they bring it into the warehouse. Otto's there, and he's like, "Whoa, this is going to be great. We're going to make we can make fighters out of these to protect the city in the future. It's going to be awesome. I'm excited." He goes, "Oni, how long do you think it'll take you to finish the whole ship?"
Livmora?
Sorry, I keep calling you Oni. Livmora. Oh, Livmora. How long do you think it'll take you to finish the ship?
Does she have that information?
You could roll at this point. I'm going to let you roll. For it to be fully done. Actually, let's roll a flyable roll. Like the Death Star it exists, but it's not fully built anywhere near. So roll a 1d6. That's how many weeks?
Okay.
That's just to be flyable in bad condition.
D6.
You want low here, of course, would be nice.
3.
3, it's not bad. You gonna reroll that? You want to keep it?
I don't have any rerolls, so.
Okay. No, someone gave you a reroll.
You have one.
Okay.
Yeah, he used it
Reroll?
right away.
No, but I used it right away.
Oh, okay. So 3 weeks is your answer, and roll 1d12. That's how many months it's going to take to fully finish.
12. And that's 8.
8 months.
Mm.
So go ahead. You can answer in game.
So 3 before it can fly, and 8 before we button up all the holes in the outside.
That makes sense. He goes, just the main engine will be up, and then there's a lot of extra work to do around the hole and the components and everything else.
Maybe a little bit longer if Arky doesn't come back to do the bathyspheres.
I don't know where he is. You know him. He's off. He's gone forever.
Yeah, we'll see him in 6 months or a year or whatever.
But we have
Probably.
8.
Okay, so they bring everything back. You guys eventually arrive. Congratulations, your team has won. You're now still in it. You're now one of 5 teams in the whole competition out of both sides. There were 15, now there are 5, and you guys are one of them. And Oni's team is obviously going to be out. They've been roasted, and that's that.
Be sure to inform me when I wake up.
You guys are sitting there, and you see they're kind of celebrating everything, and people are bringing it back in. The gnomes find out who won, who lost. You guys get back together, and you're back at Smithy's at night when the rest of your team returns, because it's about by this time would be probably getting close to nightfall. You guys can role play. Go ahead.
Have I woken up now?
Yeah, you woke up.
Okay.
You're at 1. But you're just like okay.
Where is Jacques?
Jacques went back up the
Jacques still walking.
He's gone?
Yeah.
No, he's still walking back to Sunken City.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we wouldn't have passed him on the way back when we got the cart?
You straight up would have passed him, but he's not.
But we didn't pick him up?
No, he's just walking back.
I think he's like, I think he's done with us. That's it.
He never got his knife back. You have one of his knives.
Yeah, I guess. Nice.
Roll roll d20. If it's 15 or above, it has a plus to it, and then we'll roll for that.
13.
If you got a reroll, it's a good time.
I do not have a reroll.
Reroll.
Oh,
Yeah, you got to reroll for a magic
Yo.
knife.
I get my luck added to this now?
Yes, you do.
Ooh.
No.
Too bad.
Sorry.
Regular dagger.
It's all right.
Okay, so God, you guys,
So we know we won now. We just got back.
you
but
found
we
out you
know.
just found out you won.
Success.
That's all you know, and you see
Alright.
Dado and how you say your name again?
Doltuven.
Voltuven.
Doltuven.
Doltuven.
Yeah.
Are you having a drink? It's Smithy's?
Not probably just eating.
Okay. So they're both just sitting there, and you guys walk in. God,
Hey,
Great to see you again.
how you guys doing?
Well, we made it.
So you made it back here with the pod.
Yeah. I drove the pod back here.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yes. I pushed a button and it went.
That must have been exciting to do.
It was very fast. And me and Dato got it back here all right.
Dato, did you enjoy the ride?
I don't know. No, and then yes.
All right.
You guys,
guys are great.
you guys are sitting in. God, yo.
I was just saying, you guys did such a great job getting it back here. That's awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Congratulations.
You guys eat dinner. You hang out, and all of a sudden you hear this large flapping sound, like, and literally the whole building shakes. You don't know what happened, and then again, and you hear gnomes outside like pointing and like running around, and they're scattering all different directions, and you see Jinty pass the window and like walk towards like the front gate, and you even hear him say like oh no. What do you want to do?
I go outside.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
want to see
follow
what's in
Sploosh
the.
outside.
Let's see if we can see anything.
You go outside and you see a dragon that is sand colored fly around, and it gets into like a Harrier jet kind of hover, and it's like flapping his wings going around the city and like making his way around, like inspecting, looking for something. And it's not as big as an ancient dragon. It looks like maybe a generation or two past that, maybe one, maybe two, or whatever. And it's probably half the size of that, which is still large. It's now probably like still bigger than the dragons that we know of in classic tales. So the dragon comes down and lands on the walls near the front gate, and it puts his head down, and you see Jinty kind of like walks up, and he's like, the dragon looks around. Not a part of our agreement, gnome. You are flying ships. What do we talk about? Listen. The dragons don't run the city anymore, and I know what you said about flying, but like this is a new world, we're gonna invent stuff, and that's okay. And he goes, no. The Dragon Lord still exists. And in fact, I, the son of Atlas, Khan, will be your ruler. You understand this, gnome, don't you? No, we are gnomes, and this is our city. It's not you. You got it. You can't do that. He goes. He appears as a person, as like a beast-born tiger, and he walks over. Perhaps we should discuss this. I could be reasoned with. Of course, the Iron City killed my father, and yes, I have my feelings about that. But I know your past with dragons, and that you were able to reach a compromise with a predecessor in the form of Ember. But we'll have to come to some sort of arrangement. This won't work. Whatever happened today, flying these contraptions around the city or through the desert, it simply can't be. The dragons own the skies. Surely you understand this. But let's talk, shall we, in your, what you call it, your gnomish vault. Yes, okay. Let's go talk about it. Where's Arky? He turns around, he walks back, and he sees Cordy on the way. He goes, oh, hi, Cordy. So I'm just going to show Khan here it's to a meeting, and keep working on Gnome Patrol.
Okay.
We really need him to be done whenever they finish up.
Got it.
He looks very worried. They leave. And that is where we end the story for today. Guys, thank you very much. That is the episode. We are going to come back. Oni, thank you so much for coming on today. Appreciate it.
Thanks,
Good
Oni.
job,
Great
Oni.
job, man.
You did
Yeah.
great.
It was awesome to see Liv Mora appear in the story. That's always great. Guys, we're gonna go to 3 minutes, and then we're gonna do like a 15-20-minute talk, and that is it. We're doing an after talk in just a little bit. 3 minutes, and then we are back. Thank you so much for your donations. Thank you for your re-rolls. Thank you for watching. Sponsors, Todd, thank you very much inside. Vinny was helping out today. Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys. That was the end of this episode 3, Tailspin, and now the quest is in Tailspin. That's a little hint for Rob later. Guys, we'll see you in 3 minutes.
Killer Bunny.
Good evening, and we are back right now with our after show. Right now, we actually have. We're gonna put this up. There you go. We're still hanging out here, as you can see, guys. Right now, we're joined by the same crew, and we're joined by our Patreon fans. Fans, say hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, Tony.
Hello,
Hey,
guys.
Tony. Hey, guys.
Hey, welcome, guys. Guys, so this episode was Tailspin. Let's see if we got. I actually had other things planned that did not happen. So I didn't get all the. I didn't get as many chimes. Goonies was like a perfection story in chimes for Goonies. In this one, I made 2, either 3. But let's talk about what is the meaning of Tailspin in this episode. Rob?
Well, there was flying involved.
Flying, 1.
Good.
Yes.
And
The end.
it was the end. He gave me a clue, which was.
The guy treated the Shere Khan at the end.
Oh, Khan, Shere Khan.
He was a
Yeah.
The
tiger
dragon.
I was gonna call him Sheer. I should have called him that. But I called him Khan instead.
So the bad guy is Shere Khan.
Yeah.
Or, I don't even. He's not bad. We'll have to see. But
guy. Not bad.
he's throwing his weight around anyway. As Shere
Yeah.
Khan.
Well,
He's like a
on
short enemy. He wants to rule the city.
Tailspin, he's got kind of
he's
like
a bad guy, but
he's
But
a
yeah, he's
business tyrant.
Yeah, he's like shades. This shades of gray.
All right.
yeah. So it was a lot of fun. It was fun, but a lot more almost death than typical episode of Tailspin would have.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess that was who flied, Shere Khan, and
then also the quest. So it's a like a tail. The tailspin is like a crazy moment. Obviously, when you're flying,
oh
you're going into a tailspin. So like that's like the dragon coming in and flying in and doing that. So there were 2 other chimes that would have happened, but it didn't work out that way. So let's talk about what happened in this episode. Let's start off with Arky Fint, because where else would you want to start?
What happened?
Yeah, man, take us through.
This was the time that Arky was going to show a new maturity and is going to resolve things.
And the great thing is that in the past, he was more, he's always been petty and such, but he's always been like, he wouldn't do something like that in the past. He wouldn't do a sneaky, underhanded thing overtly. He wouldn't just lie to you outright. He would manipulate, over time. But with you, after what happened, he switched, and also you switched, and therefore you had this interesting situation, right?
It's interesting, I guess. Now I'm back in the captivity of Rhaegar, and everyone's just like, "Oh, he'll be back in a year, probably." They're gonna send out. There's gonna be search parties combing the world.
I don't know. Did they ever
Gnome
do that before?
Patrol next mission.
Well,
Find Arky.
What Gnome Patrol?
What? And what about Brigands? Everyone loves him. They know.
But the problem is that everyone saw Brigands and Arky Fint go off on an adventure. That's the problem. What's different about that than any other time that you just not shown up? They don't send people looking out for you. You're the hero. You're
At
like,
some point, they're gonna say, "What happened? Arky went after Bellelon. Hey, Bellelon, did he ever catch up with you?
nope.
Yeah, how long?
You liar!"
Sorry, wait, hold on.
This is why they need Arky. You saw when Khan showed up, how Jinty
I thought Jinty was gonna get eaten.
quaking in his boots.
Yeah, I actually really thought that
I
Jinty
was
gonna
like,
get,
this is gonna
burned
have
alive.
So-
a dark turn.
So now we're here. Let's talk about that. So Jinty, what did you get from that conversation?
Well, I think that was seeded throughout here, right? Like you see the whole thing, like that Jinty seems a little bit more anxious than originally planned to get a Gnome Patrol like off and running and around. And I guess this is the reason why. It looks like this is not the first time that he's spoken to this dragon.
Right. So this is the son of Atlas. Who's
Yeah.
Atlas?
Atlas is the giant super dragon that we beat with the video game.
Right.
Mm.
So he was defeated by all the forces of Iron City and such, and this is his son coming in. His son is like, this is the claim my father had on this area, and Ember had a relationship with here. A dragon should be ruling. I'm going to come in and just take it back over. And as you saw by the end, when he turned into that Beastborn tiger character, that he's trying to he's kind of showed his power, but then no, we could work together, of course, which is a very con character.
Mm-hmm.
So what does that allude to about the other episodes? What was going on with Jinty that you felt before? What did you see that was odd? Nothing.
No, well, I mean, again, I think. I'm sorry. I don't know. Was one of the fans about to answer?
Or was that Scro?
No, I was just thinking like before it seemed like he was trying to make an alliance with Rhaegar, and it would kind of make sense if they were worrying about dragons.
Yeah, an alliance with Rhaegar would bolster the defenses against the dragon, so I think Jinty had a feeling this was going to happen.
So it's possible there may be an alliance in the works for gnomes to band together,
Mm-hmm.
trying to seal up the old wounds of things.
Yep,
growing
and
great- they're growing great now.
use their firepower against the dragon to protect the area.
And it's also been a rush by him to get Gnome Patrol up and
Yes.
running. He's like, just end it. We have to do it now.
Right.
So that was it. That was that clue to Corny you saw at the end. Like, make sure. Did
Yep.
Corny understand?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Courtney's like, okay.
Yeah. So
Gnomes in suits. That's what you need now.
gnomes in suits. Yes, tonight.
Yeah.
So and Arky Fit is gone out of the situation. So now we have the predicament of this story, which is it's just interesting. We also have Live More, who's now literally building a spaceship because this is actually Liv's idea, Oni's idea, to take all the pods that they found from that ship, the Valdorian ship, and put it together and use that to build something to go into space. It's kind of the next technological advance from what they've been building airships with the magical shields around it, but they couldn't go to space. This would be the next step that if you could pull it off and get there. But when Otto saw it, Otto was like, "There's no reason why we can't use this to protect the city and fly into it, kind of like Voltron style." Well, not those are cats, but Voltron style, like fighters, coming off of like the ships and defending the city and such like that. So they want to build like this gnomish force that'd be able to stop any of these creatures because that's what they do best, technology.
Right.
So that's all in the works. All the technologies into the works. 3 years after the Celestial War, and Corny's moving into suits. This is a kind of like a Renaissance period for gnomes, and that's kind of just push forward because they all kind of focused on rebuilding and what can we do next. So that's kind of where Sunken City is. Is that kind of the vibe that you guys get? Do you see that, or do you not get that until we talk about it now?
I mean, talking to Corny seems to have his eyes on moving forward with technology.
Yes.
Moving forward to the next gen of suits.
So how do you guys? Let's speak about Corny as if he's not in the room. How do you individual characters? Damien, you as well, of course, if you're here. How do you guys take to Corny? Do you still see him as an opportunist?
I don't think Galinda's like smart enough to see through him if he's doing anything shady.
I was wondering last week.
Oh, new suit.
I was saying that about Dan, but Dan feels like he's onto him. How do you feel now?
The same. Like I'm like 50-50 on Corny because he's the only person who was like, oh, like you guys recognized that there was an important thing happening here, and you decided that this was more important than the competition, and like I give you guys credit for that.
And you like that, obviously.
I like that,
Yeah.
yes, but at the same time, he's also like he also doesn't like the way he's down talking Arky.
Are you down talking Arky, Tom?
I'm trying to get my opinion out there in a respectful way. Like
He's back.
I literally feel like
It's subtle. It's subtle. The feeling is you're saying talking down to him, but you're only praising him. But you kind of
yes, that's exactly what it is. It's almost like Corny can't help himself, even when he's trying to that's how I'm trying to play it. Like, even when he's trying to be like just 100% nice about Arky, he can't help but go like, if only he just didn't do the things that he did. Like, he's great, but he doesn't do that. Like
he's great, but he's not here.
He's great, but he's not here. Like, this is Arky. To him, what happened today is Arky Fit.
And think about that. Like, so
Right.
that wasn't in the plot. That was a carrot in the plot, but there's no reason that he had to go. But he went, and there he is. Now we're dealing with Cordy in quest talking about how Arky Fit just goes up and leaves. So how does that make your characters feel, including Reggie, that Arky just did exactly what they said he would do? He left, and did he come back for our this whole huge thing? It's all for him. It's all wrapped around Arky Fint, but he's gone.
I think from Reggie's point of view, he looking at Arky's from what Arky did. I guess that it. People think this is what Arky does. At least Reggie, and I think some part of the population does. Arky Fint's, yeah, he's running Gnome Patrol, and he flies off here. He's had a busy life. He's always running around doing stuff. He is not necessarily against Corny though, because Reggie has no inherent allegiance to Arky. For his mind, they're all kind of on the same team here. That's why he was a little confused at one point, like about why there are two Gnome Patrols. Doesn't make what's happening exactly. Aren't these guys?
Because no one knows the story.
Like, aren't Arky and Corny running? Like, what is happening? That's why he was a little confused.
Right.
He doesn't quite understand. So in his mind, all right, there's some sort of politics going on with these two. Whatever. I mean, that's kind of Reggie's point of view. He doesn't necessarily think, oh, Arky's bad because he flew off, but whatever. There's something going on with Corny and Arky. These guys are leaders in the city, and I don't know. It's kind of politics.
And in episode 2, I had that moment with Jinty trying to move along the process, and it seemed like a out of nowhere thing for you guys. And then you saw a conversation, you guys eavesdropped on it. It's kind of like a Dumbledore with the teachers kind of feel in Hogwarts, where they're doing whatever they're involved, they keep the kids out of. And you guys are kind of like the newbies looking into it, but almost like having to find things out a little bit backwards or secondhand. And that's kind of the feeling that's there. So that is kind of what's happening. And it's like you guys' characters don't understand why Corny and Arky have this the rivalry. I don't know. Corny was a part of Gnome Patrol.
So my point of view is like, well, whatever. If we make Gnome Patrol, I mean, it's run by the Sunken City leadership, and whoever that may be, Jinty, Arky, Corny, apparently.
Right. You just signed up, and whoever
I'm not from
goes.
the Sunken City is how it goes. Yeah. So,
Tom, what about your character?
Swoosh. Yeah, Swoosh. I don't think that he definitely wouldn't dislike Corny. I don't think that there's nothing there to do that. I think he would generally buy that Corny is being sincere. I don't think that he thinks that people are lying at first blush. And I don't think I don't think he cares, right? I think he wants to be on Gnome Patrol.
It might not matter to him at all. I definitely see that.
Like he has he knows them both a little bit. He knows Arky's like. I would say from what's happened today, with Arky not showing up in the morning, and like basically all the stuff that Corny was talking about the last couple of times you heard him being right, Swoosh would kind of like inside go like,
oh yeah,
like okay, well like maybe I will be on Gnome Patrol. And then, like, when Arky's around, he's the boss. But then he's not around, then we're on Gnome Patrol.
Like, so it still doesn't matter to you, but it's like the note has been taken. But maybe whatever.
That's it.
So now factoring that in, you said 50-50 before, Dan. Factoring in that happened, the fact that Arky's gone, does that change anything for you?
No. My character sees like that's what Gnome Patrol is all about.
It's about going out, save the day, and sometimes you're out, sometimes you're back in.
Yeah. Like that's what he came here for. It's like if we have to fly to wherever, if we have to fly to Arlight, if we have to fly to Queensland, if we have to just drop what we're doing here and take care of something that's going to affect the bigger picture, then that's what we're signing up for.
Right.
Which is why I can appreciate what Corny is saying. He's like, hey, you guys recognize that something important was happening and you were willing to say, okay, like let's put the competition off to the side. And the way I saw it was almost like, to make a comparison, it's like if I'm trying out for a Major League Baseball team and I'm putting everything into these tryouts, and then someone comes up to me and says, hey, we need you to pitch in Game 7 of the World Series. Don't worry about your tryout. Like, I'm not going to say, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to have to worry about my tryout. It's like, that's what I'm working for. I'm working to pitch Game 7 of the World Series. Hell yeah.
Right. So you saw that. So and I know last week when you guys went through it, obviously, like I'm feeling like the energy in the room, and you guys were getting depressed because you really didn't win episode 2. Episode 2 was a loss and a dumb save by Dado.
Right.
So and it's funny because like that was kind of a down, but in a sense, what you're saying was something good because you know, you're 0 level characters, you know, in game, like it's like you're just newbies, but you stepped up, and because of what you did, at least that you put a light on something, and you did what you could. So at least you did something, and you were corporate, and you show you were part of the team, and it saved you because you were also on it too. Maybe you would have got a crystal or not, but that was a kind of example of exactly what you're saying, is that, you know, you had the chance to step up, and you did it, even though the results may not have been kind of what you hoped for. Did you guys feel like a loss in episode 2, the last one?
Yeah.
And does this one feel like a win?
Oh, yeah, it
Yeah,
definitely
this
feels like a
definitely
win.
felt like more of a win. I don't know how much the last one felt like a loss. And I don't know how I'm set up. I am, like, my character is either about Arky flying off, because we literally came back and said, hey, they stole a collector's coin, you know, FYI. So, like,
So he has good reason to go.
Like, I kind of, like, my character was just like, he's going. That's what he's supposed to do.
So he's kind of like Superman. Like he's here, it's great, but when he's out there, okay, thank God he's out there. Like,
Yeah, it's like, you know, can't be like, oh, there's a cat in a tree. All right, well, I'll stay here. No?
I guess, like, I'm going to talk from Cordy's point of view right now, right? Like, one, you've got a guy. It's not just you. Like, if Gnome Patrols was important, if this is what you're aiming for the future, you can't just run away all the time and do whatever's happening right now. Send your guy, you stay here. Or keep the guy here and you go. But now your whole thing's disrupted. And 2, look what happened. You left, and now Sunken City is going to get attacked by, like, a dragon is trying to take over. And our greatest hero isn't here.
Right.
Right? And, like, that's going to be, your spoiler alert, you're going to hear that from Cordy next week. Like,
Right.
That's, like, we need him. And we always need him. And every time he goes because he puts the needs of Andaria over the needs of gnomes.
Right. Exactly. So, so now we know, like I said before, now we know Jinty was getting nervous, because Jinty's not a fighter, he's not a hero, but Jinty was threatened literally by a dragon somehow, somewhere, and someone in recent history. And he's like, okay, what am I going to do? I'm not going to give this city back to a dragon. I'm a mayor. I got to protect it. So he's like, let's get Gnome Patrol up. We have to defend ourselves. And everything you see now, if you didn't put it together, is he's thinking, I need to make something that can fight a dragon. Gnome Patrol is great, but it's not enough. So when you see him harboring the project for Liv Mora in a ship, and then he talks to Otto and making things that can fly, he's like, okay, maybe if we have an army of all this stuff together, we could defend our city, because you guys have they have the walls with the cannons on them, and that's devastating to an army, but to a dragon who can fly over it,
right?
It's nothing.
No, and he's like, this is the world we're in. The ancients are pretty much not a factor anymore. Whatever they're doing, they're gone or whatever, not a factor. And everyone's kind of rebuilding, doing their own things. And the gnomes, for the first time ever, feel like that they're on their own. So he's trying to step it up to a point where it could be good enough. That's it. So last thing we're going to talk about real quick is the technology growth from beginning Celestial War to here, episode 140, whatever. The technology has evolved. It started with Arky Fint. Is it nice to see the generation after generation of stuff? We saw, and just to kind of key you in, the steam suit to the electro suit to the weird gnomish drunken suit that didn't make any sense, that had a boat as a chest and an alarm clock on his waist. And and then you guys made it, and I had it drawn. And then now into all these suits, the crystal suit which you wore, and now the dragon suit and the water suit and all this stuff, to see where it grew from. And then you also have the other side of it, is you have the first crystal born in the form of Ormond that evolved into Relic, which evolved into the crystal born, and now evolved into the full-blown crystal suit now exists. And the technology of other stuff from the gnome stuff have built their stuff to put in. It comes to speeders. Now that the horseless carriages, if you want to call them that, and the technology that has evolved in Sunken City and all that stuff. Is it interesting to see the perspective from beginning to end that started with just Arky Fint in the shop?
It's come a long way. It really has. Originally, just I had my little shop. The flamethrower was like the big thing on the original suit. You know, it wasn't
right. That was the
it.
innovation of the thing. That was like, wow, flamethrower. Now flamethrowers are just on all the heavy guards for the gnomes.
But yeah, it's come. I mean, now we have all just flying ships or run of the mill. None of this is strange.
Yeah. And I feel like it came naturally to a point. Like it feels like it's just growing forward and it's coming in, because it doesn't come in like bang, 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 bang. It's like after 20 years pass, okay, this new technology slips in.
A lot of time is like
it makes sense that it's happened. So yeah, it's been cool, because if you go back in the first season, you didn't have all this crazy stuff.
Yeah, it's fun for me to watch, and I always think about, okay, what's the next thing that's going to be added on? Where's the next piece going to go? And it's like this little subplot that's like happening along. It's growing, it's growing, growing. And now Spaceship is entered through Valdorians, and now it's coming up for Sunken City through Liv Mora, so that's exciting too. So, guys, it's a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying Gnome Patrol. I love the 80s vibe. One episode, just getting it done, A-team style stuff, it's fun for me. I'm excited to see where you guys are going to take it. It's now a world without Arky Finn for a little while, or forever, or for whatever it is going to be. We're going to see that. We have a dragon to contend with, and we have the Gnome Patrol competitions. 5 teams left. You guys are one of them, and we still have the reality that your team may not make it in. And then how does that affect the story? And I'm very excited to see that. So, any last questions from the fans?
Just one, Tony. Is the shield still active that covers the Iron Kingdom? Like, so the Iron City, Sunken City, and where on that, is that still working or is that broken?
So the shield is still up and still working. It's nowhere near as powerful as it was. Since you asked me that exact question, it seems like a lot of the crystals have lost a lot of their power. So, for example, the shield might be something that like repels it for a while. The shield will just run out a lot quicker than it would. It was almost like infinite in some ways, and now it's like all limited.
Is that why it like didn't burn me when I helped?
It didn't absorb into you, exactly because of that.
That's what I meant.
Yep. The fact because souls were powering the crystals, and now souls aren't just passively powering crystals anymore. That is the difference. Souls have chosen to go where they are. They've been freed. There's no blockage. They're not blocked. They're not going into Dragano. They're not being sucked away. They've kind of moved where they're supposed to be, and the convergence has officially like ended. That soul form of just being around in the ether is gone. We've moved on to another existence, another phase of existence. So now the crystals have whatever is inside of them, but it's not in the ether passing through at all times anymore. So it's just kind of like that's like a moving along of what's happening there. That is the after.
It's like a light energy crisis.
In a sense, the crystals are now finite. So that's it. It's probably a crisis to all gnomes. So that is the thing. So, guys, that is it. That is Dungeon Talk for us. Thank you so much for joining us in this episode. This episode was Season 1, Episode 3, Tailspin. You can check out the other episodes on Tabletop Everything coming up for all of our older stuff. Gnome Patrol will eventually be on in the future. But you can watch all this on YouTube right now, and you can go back as far as Celestial War or Arcane City or Iron Kingdom or Gnome Patrol. And you can pick up any one of those points, or you can jump in from the beginning. Anything you want to do, you go for it. It's just Audio Dungeon on YouTube, or Audio Dungeon or Tabletop Everything on Facebook. Guys, check it out. I'm Tony Hansen, joined by the rest of the Audio Dungeon crew. Thank you for hanging out with us today. We appreciate it, and we will see you next time on Audio Dungeon. Thanks a lot.
Bye, guys.
Bye.